We are live. Boom. Oh, fuck. I'm a little beat up today, man. A little beat up. Yep. Fuck, we got enough in the chat already. We got the Drew. We got Killer Cats. We got Clifton Erickson. We got Killer Cat. Oh, we got Tyler. Tyler and Netta. Power Hour. How much commit? You know what? Isn't that crazy? We're going to get into that. Camille and Georgie. We'll definitely talk about it. Joe Nello in the house. Hey, brother. That match actually, even though it was hilarious in some ways, it changed my opinion of Camille. But it's still pretty funny. Pretty hypocritical match, actually, the way it went.
So funny.
Yeah. But it did make the stock value of Camille in my head go up. So
Well,
we got M Spot in the house. Boom, M Spot.
he's going to be the most hated guy in arm wrestling. He has the two hated moves: flop press and King's move.
Well, yeah, I know. We got the 7 late Brian Parliament, 7 late. Brian, 7-minute late Parliament. Yeah, sorry, guys. Sorry. Everything's been a little crazy this weekend. Wasn't sure if we were getting on earlier, but Cody's done work now, and I'm not sure if Zach's coming in or not. I know he had a practice today, so did I, but we'll see. We'll see. A nice day out. I can't blame him if he had something to do. Long weekend, too. Camille versus Georgie was like Devin versus Dave. Yeah, you know what? It was it was something. It was something. I mean, I don't know if we want to jump right, get ahead like that and go to Camille and Georgie, but I seen some stuff I never thought. For one, I seen Georgie's wrist get cracked. I've never seen that before. I've never seen Camille do anything other than a flop press and succeed.
Well, no, okay, you can't say that because he did it with Jerry.
Yeah, well, yeah, but that match, okay. Well, Jerry did some weird shit too, but that was too.
But Camille showed that he had more than just a flop with Jerry.
Yeah, well, Camille showed. Yeah, well, against certain people, but I think the Georgie one stands out like definitely the most.
Yeah.
I mean, with Jerry, they both are flop pressers. I mean, the chances of Camille doing something other was there because Jerry's main move is a flop press. But I mean, the Georgie match, boy. And what a match, though. What a match. And you know what? Georgie's brachialis, if that isn't sore today, then he's superhuman. The way that people choose to pull Camille and just all brachialis and that is, listen, kudos to Georgie even for making that match close because that was pretty impressive. So I was really happy with East versus West this one. Yeah, I was entertained for sure. What about you, Cody?
I was entertained. I didn't get to watch it as well as like all the way through like everybody else. Mine was just kind of fast forward through getting to the matches. I'm in camp, so I don't have the time just to sit there and watch 5 hours.
Yeah. Killer Cats. I'm in it to win it, brother. I don't ever go to lose. So
basically, I skipped all the athletes talking. I skipped all the setup. I was just seeing like the last little bit before they go, and then that's about it. So, but like I do have to say, Camille, it has to be the most hated arm wrestler now of all time. If he's doing,
especially when he talks so.
But like him and Georgie were bashing the King's move. They were that whole EVW tournament. They were saying that King's move is not real arm wrestling, both of them. And then Georgie whips out the King's move.
My left bicep tendon. You got a tear in your left bicep tendon. Partial tears are rough too. They take a long time. I had a 40, I think, I don't remember, 40-something% tear in my left bicep tendon. And it's the reason I'm not good left-handed because it was when I first started and it was like 18 months before it felt right again. So hopefully it's not too bad, Joe. Just minor. Yeah. Wolverine that shit right away. Yeah. We got Devin's forearm in the house. Hey, brother. Glad to have you back in the chat. Yes. Talmadge. Yeah, you know what? Tim Talmadge. Yeah, what a stud, eh? You know what? It was like he got stronger as he got lighter. That was impressive too. I remember when not long ago, Tim Talmadge was a super heavyweight. He lost all this weight, and I mean, look at his performance on the weekend. The way he came back he was like a centimeter from getting pinned, and he got it and brought it back, and then finished the match. I think he said, "You know what? I'm winning 3-0. I don't care if I have to break my arm." And he just gave everything in that third round. It was pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I was so entertained. Yeah, so blown away by this East versus West. It just goes to show you don't have to have Devin on the card. You don't have to, you still had big names on the card, but
He still had Devin commentating.
Yeah, he was still there. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, and Devin, I mean, he brings, even some of the stuff. It was hilarious, right? So, I mean, I like it.
When he was commentating the match, he's like, he's turned to the dark side, Camille.
Yeah. Well, both Camille and Georgie, you know how they always talked about the King's move, right? So, yeah. But you know what? In a sense, we have to remember a King's move is when your humerus is in a negative position. When it's when it's not negative, it's not really a King's move. Or if it's on the offense, it's still an open hand top roll in a sense. Yeah, I mean, we got to just have the distinction between what a King's move and a open hand top roll is, right? A King's move is basically an illegal move, desperation move, where your humerus is below or at a decline, right? So, yeah, wow, 2 days in a row. Yeah. Clips and nerds. Oh shit. I can still use my left hand, just can't curl any weight with it. Yeah, that's kind of how mine was. It was like I could use it, but it would just pull and it I felt like I was going to rip the rest of it off if I tried to curl with my left. Yeah, just make sure. Yeah, just find out. I would get an MRI. Make sure you get an ultrasound MRI. Find out the damage, and if it's less than 50%, they usually won't operate. Because they have to cut it off and then attach it. But if it's less than 50%, you get on it right away with treatment. You could be back within 6 months. You could be back to full.
Man, I've been training my thumb out like crazy. Look at this.
It's getting pretty fat now, eh? Yeah.
Like, look at that.
Fatter than mine, I think. Yeah. I don't even know how to flex mine or show it,
but like, I don't know, man. Like for my it's like a solid. Like that much of my finger sticking out.
Yeah. You got a short thumb, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fat.
Yeah.
Like,
it
even looks like it has quite the belly to it.
My thumb's not very big either.
But like when I go like this, it looks like quite the belly.
Oh yeah. Yeah, probably. I wouldn't be surprised if it's bigger than mine now.
No, I wouldn't.
Did it pulling Joe?
You know what I have to say, and even for like hardness of the thumb muscle, like just flexing it and then getting it like so it's like rock hard. This has been helping so much.
Oh yeah, that tool you made, yeah. Well, I would. You're just sitting there, ting.
But see, the thing is, you're not. I grip it like this, and I sit here like this, and it.
Yeah, and you just pump it until it's like stressed right out.
Yeah, and I always put it on the outside of my thumb, so like it's.
Yeah. So you're more. Yeah, I know what you mean. So you're more isolating them. This.
Yeah.
But this here and this are all the same muscle. Eh? It's all attached.
Yeah. Well, see this, I got a pretty good lump there too.
Yeah, mine's okay. Mine's there, but it's not as big as my thumb.
What I do is I go like this.
Oh, okay. And that works the opposite?
Well, it works this part.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you're squeezing, and if you don't want to really go like that, you can put it close and squeeze with the two. You're still working, but I find up here you get more of a squeeze.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes, was it your first set, Joe? Do you do you just slowly ramp the weight up, or do you just have a set amount that you like to do on your pin stack? Because I noticed a lot of times when I used to add weight to my pin stack, I would hurt myself somehow. Like my riser, I fucked my riser up for a few months because I added 5 pounds to my rise, like just my daily exercises on my pin stack, and it did something. It strained it, and then my rise was shit for months. So now when I add weight, what I do is I'll do a set or two with the original weight, right, and then I'll add the 5 pounds, and then do it. You know what I mean? And then I'll do that a couple times until I'm used to that extra 5 pounds, and then I'll just continue on, right? But yeah, it's because sometimes yeah, you'd be surprised just a little bit of weight difference, right? And especially if you're cold. I don't know if you're cold, but if you
Oh, he
start
said he had 3 warm-up sets.
3 warm-up sets, oh, I'm okay. I'm behind. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Well, shit, eh? Well, I hope you recover quick, Joe. I mean,
And
you're
then,
coming down on the 15th. I didn't want you to do that. It was on your left, though, right? He said left arm.
yeah. Well, Jonello, how many of you are coming from BC? I heard there's quite a few. Like I know there's you.
Yeah.
I know there's Keanu's coming.
Yep.
But I don't know who else. Jonello said Cody's got a golf ball in there. Hey Brian, when you train your gripper, do you ever train like this part of your finger?
Yep.
Like, right here?
Yeah, I do.
I find like the best.
I do it just down here. Yeah,
I
like
just
that.
I just use those 2
Yeah,
fingers.
I do the same thing. Yep, same thing.
Like these are just doing nothing really.
I never used to, and then I started. It started looking stupid because my one pad was so big. So now
Yeah.
I want them both. I want them both meaty, right? So then I
Yeah.
started working this one out too.
I've
Yeah.
always worked that one out because that's why. That's kind of why it looks like I got 2 pads. Boom.
Yeah. See, mine was lacking. Yeah, that pad was lacking on me, so I did start training it. Yeah. So, M Spot went into depth on this recently. Now, haven't we? Yes, we did. We had a discussion. Well, I guess seeing that you brought it up there, Gelder, we had a discussion about the new league, and everybody get excited. There's going to be opportunities. Make sure you go to the M Spot. You fill out the athlete registration section, so that way they know how long you've been pulling, how you pull. There's going to be lots to come, but we discussed the Kings move, desperation move, and it will be illegal. It will definitely be illegal going forward with the M Spot. So
what?
Yeah, no kings move. Like open hand top roll, fine. Yeah, but there's like as soon as that humerus goes like this,
You should be allowed a little bit.
nope, none, zero, yeah. Zero. Yeah. But you can open hand top roll without your humerus being like on an angle, like without being like this. You can.
Well, I didn't say like this, but let's say this is parallel, and you're like this. That little bit shouldn't.
The second that humerus starts going on an angle, it's too much.
I feel like
it was an executive decision. It was voted on, and it's not looking like you're going to be able to do it. But the way you're showing it, Cody, there's ways you could do that without it looking like, you know what I mean, exaggerated too, right? We're more talking about the desperation part of it, like that.
Like if you're on your knees and you're sitting there like this,
yeah, like it's no way. No, there's no way. Yeah. You might be able to get. You know what? You might be able to get away with a tiny bit. Like if you're teetering back and forth and shit. I mean, it's just excessive. Like actual desperation move is illegal. Like I said, the open hand top roll is not illegal. Like there's a distinction on it, and it will be clarified anyway, right? We were talking today about even having a video explaining. There'll be an explanation video for everything to do with the promotion for M Spot. So everything will be understood, clear as day. I can't wait. I can't wait for what's to come, guys. I really can't wait. Vegas is they're going to be in Vegas, all of them. The production is going to be like next level. If you haven't gone to the M Spot yet, chat, and went and watched City Slickers, Armageddon, Bloody Valentine. These are all events that the M Spot has produced. Then get over there, have a look. You know what? It's great, especially if some people don't have any good footage of their arm wrestling. You get a shot on a promotion with the M Spot. You just got all the highlight footage you need at high production, right? Like it's so worth it. So go register, go to the M Spot, fill out the athlete form, let them know who you are, where you're from. You know, they're looking for personalities too. You know, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. It's for the fan. It's going to be a lot for the fan, and to bring in fans. It's not just for us arm wrestlers.
Hey,
They're
I
gonna
actually
be
just got a follow request from the M Spot on Instagram that I accepted.
nice, yeah,
But
good.
there was Alan Ackerbar, 2877. What camp is your son at? I'm at Christina Lake North camp. The one up there.
Oh, were you working?
Well, yeah, there's a guy here who's saying he was asking me.
Burnt my eyebrow off. Oh yeah, where's your camp? I see it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to,
Jody Chocolate Thunder. Oh, brother, Clifton Erickson, man, we got everybody in here now. Everybody's in the chat. That's good. That's good.
well,
I
Johnny, out of those guys, besides Keanu, who's 220? Because I need to know who I'm going to be going up against. And I better message Butcher.
just Keanu. Yeah, Keanu.
Out of all those names that he posted,
I think so.
he put Keanu McGill, him,
Yeah.
Joe Luo,
Yeah, Butcher's reffing.
Alex
Not 220. He's smaller. Marlon's smaller.
John Luo.
He's like a 242, isn't he?
Yeah, and then Martin Hicks.
Yeah, Hicks is small. Butcher's reffing.
Then he said there's two other athletes that he knows that are coming.
But I don't think, I think that only Keanu's in your weight class. So. From what I see, I don't know.
That's it from Vancouver.
Yeah, that's awesome though. That many people are coming. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, I look forward to seeing everyone. It's gonna be a great day. Happy Sunday. Thank you. Happy Sunday to you. Yeah, that's it. Unless there's someone coming. Yeah, I don't know. But all I know is
I'm a scaffolder up here.
It's going to be good.
I'm a journeyman scaffolder.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Fraser still wants me to play everyone's walkout music. So if you got a match and you're in the chat, let me know your walkout song. Because right now I don't have a clue. I have one. Curtis Mocan is the only one that gave me his walkout song so far.
Fuck, that's the only one I was hoping didn't, because I had a real good song picked out for him.
Oh no, he did. He picked it. Yeah. Yes, he did.
Curtis would have been so pissed because he would have been walking out to "It's Raining Men."
Oh no. Raining Men, hallelujah.
I don't even think he'd be arm wrestling. He'd be trying to find me in the crowd to fight me.
That'd be something, eh? That'd be something. No, Curtis has got a big match, man. Dave Hall's no joke. I think Curtis is gonna win. I think Curtis is gonna pull it off. I just think he's got more. I just think he's got an option. And I seen that Dave Hall is very, if you can keep it center where he doesn't take you and you get him a little bit this way, he can be flawed. He can be pressed. And Curtis has a decent press.
Oh, Curtis said, "What the fuck? Go to hell." Hey, if you didn't pick your walkout song, we were gonna me and Brian had already agreed that we were gonna pick the people's walkout music for them. And you guys are not gonna like it, so you better get in your walkout music.
Yeah, well, he did. He gave me a song. It was a good song. Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good.
Hey, Brian, you should let me control it.
What's that?
I said you should let me control the walkout music.
Oh no, I can't. If Fraser would get very, very, very angry. Oh, it's Fraser Benoit's birthday today, so happy birthday, Fraser. Yeah. What else? Nothing else important. So what we should do? Hey, Colin, it's your birthday today too, Colin. Happy birthday, Colin Osborne. Boom, birthday boy. Happy birthday, buddy. Um, maybe we'll go. We should go fishing. Well, you work though. I'm not a working man. Colin's a working man. I want to go fishing Tuesday or Wednesday. Just clear my mind, and
The worst days to go fishing.
it's gonna be nice. The weather's gonna be like 20 degrees and it's gonna be nice and cool and be good days to go fishing.
Dude,
Weekend sucks because everybody and their grandmother goes fishing, and you're fighting for a spot. You go during the week, everyone's working. Fuck, you got the whole place to yourself.
Yeah, but usually everyone's working.
Yeah, that's why I want to go. So everyone's working.
Hey, you want to go fishing during the week?
Well, I know, but it's shitty for them, but great for me because I got the whole friggin' spot to myself, right?
I'm gonna have I'm hoping to be fresh for the tournament, but so what's happening is I come to work. I drive up to work on Tuesdays, and then I'll work Wednesday, work Thursday, work for 8 hours Friday, drive 6.5 hours home, be home about 8:30ish, go to bed, wake up, pull in the tournament, and the next day I'm driving another 7.5 hours to my hometown to see my family.
Yeah. You got a busy month this month.
Yeah, and then I'm up there for a week, so that, and I get I get free food because we're gonna be staying with my grandma and my
Oh
grandpa.
yeah, where is this place? Anyway, I didn't ask that.
What, my
Are you doing
hometown?
at the Shady Nook? No, are you doing your thing at the Shady Nook?
What thing?
The big August
Oh,
21st, the big day.
oh yeah, no, it's actually closer to you, so you'll like it. It's
Oh,
it's all
okay.
in the invitation.
Yeah, I know. I forget. I didn't look. I don't remember that shit. I'm gonna
I
have to go
forget
back.
the name of the hall.
You got me
I,
scared. I thought if it's near Grand Prairie, bro, I'm like, I don't know.
I was gonna have it in Dawson Creek, but the girlfriend outvoted me on that.
Oh, okay. Okay, good, because that would have been tough. Would have been tough. That's far.
Well, I can tell everyone, but I'm getting married next August.
Yeah. I didn't want to say it for you.
Yeah. And Brian's going to be one of my groomsmen.
Next August, this August coming, right? Like this month,
Yeah,
isn't it?
2027.
Yeah. Wicked. That's cool. Well, you should get married. Why not, right?
Yeah.
Get her
I'm
done.
excited. It's going to be, an experience and a half. And I'm just looking. The girlfriend knows all the venues. Literally, the grandma Bev has asked me like quite a few questions, and like just message Jody.
Brian, Randy goes midweek sometimes. Oh, really? What Randy? We talked. He just phoned me the other night. Randy goes fishing. Fuck. Maybe he can come with me. Fuck. I'll get him to come. I didn't know that. Yeah. No, Randy phoned me. He phoned me Friday night actually, and I talked to him for a bit. Randy's a really good person. Really good person. Really good friend to have. Randy. He's real. Like I didn't. He stays quiet. He stays out of everything, but really happy I got to meet Randy and be his friend. He's a good guy.
You talking about Sparlings?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a good dude.
yeah. He's
You
a
know
really,
what? I'll have to say this. The first time I met Randy, I was just like, I wasn't sure about him. He kind of gave me.
I was the same way.
I wasn't sure. I was like he's not at all. He's one of the nicest people to ever walk the earth. But for part of me is like, is this guy a douchebag?
I know, because he's got a douche look when you don't know him, but when you get to meet him, he's not even close.
He's the guy that you'll give the shirt off your back. He's a great dude.
Oh, yeah.
He's a great dude.
Right in charge. Yeah. You might not want to do that either. Yeah.
Well, you know what I told the girlfriend? She's like, who do we want as an officiant? And I was like, let me message someone. And she kiboshed my idea. I wanted to message Devin Lorette and be like, hey, come on down. He's an officiant. He's gotten ordained.
He does minister. Yeah.
I'd have paid it. I'd have paid for him to come down and marry me off.
Yeah.
But she put a no to that real fast.
Brian, put your balls on the cam. Oh shit! I don't. You don't want to see my nuts. No,
Who is this guy?
I don't know, but he's funny though. Oh shit! Alan Akubar. Akubar. Oh shit! I'm sure that's not your real name. Alan might be though.
Yeah, yeah.
That's funny.
Well, I don't know. I was like, if anyone's in the chat, like Jonello, any of these guys who want to come on, and before we get into
Oh
EBW,
yeah, we're gonna, yeah, yeah. You're right, Cody. We're gonna get it. We're gonna go. We should do it. Actually, we should start covering the matches quick. And if anybody wants to, yeah, if anybody wants to join us, I'll put the link here, and you guys can hop in. I mean, we're just shooting the shit, talking about the matches, so it's there if anybody wants to talk. I'm gonna get the list up here, so we'll make.
oh yeah, it's Melvin Hall.
Who?
It's at Melvin Hall.
Melvin Hall. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got the list.
It's in Didsbury.
Yep, Disbury. Oh, okay. I know where that is a little closer actually to me. So that's not bad. It's not bad. So first match, we got Tim Talmadge versus
Yeah.
whatever his name was. Remember whoever he pulled. Yeah.
Oh, I forget that guy's name.
It's E Chu. I don't know. Don't matter.
But I just know that I guessed Tim Talmadge to win.
So did I. So did I. I said Tim. I said Tim too. Yeah, yeah. And Tim, boy, did he win! Like, like that was pretty impressive. That third round. You know what? That third round could have broke him too, because if he didn't hold on like he did and fight, and he got that pin, if he would have ended up getting pinned, that could have been a huge momentum swing for the other guy, and who knows what would have happened. The fact that Tim just said "fuck you," you're not pinning me, and won that round. I mean, that was amazing. So, yeah, the prelims. I don't know if I had the prelims. Yeah, you got to talk the prelims through. One Canadian boys won his match. Alex whatever his name is from Ontario. Yeah, Kurdache or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, he did win. Yeah, he did win. Let me see here. I don't have a list of the prelims though. So
they had a lot of prelim matches this year.
Yeah, they did. They did. I didn't know everybody that was pulling.
Weren't most of those prelim matches from the tournament the night before?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Because I seen those two guys pulling, not on the EBW stage in a video afterwards. I mean, I don't know if it was after pulls, but it looked more competitive, like it was a tournament. This Allen guy really wants to see one of our balls.
He's a nut lover. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, listen. You know what? I'm gonna be honest, guys. I was running late. I did kind of catch a little bit of the Alex match, and Alex looked fucking. Yes, he looked really, really good, but I didn't see the whole prelims.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was rush, and but I did manage to watch the whole East versus West, other than the prelims. So
well, Jonello did say that at least 3 of the prelim matches were from the tournament the night before.
The night before, yeah. Okay, we'll see.
If that's gonna be, you know what? If
EBW, we gotta go to a tournament.
But like, if EBW does that, where it's like the prelims are like the most of the.
They're starting to do that though, bro. That is what they're doing.
From the tournament.
They're starting to do that.
Yeah. Like, I know it's the first time EBW ever comes to Canada, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah. Well, the thing is I think we have to go to an EBW, one of these tournaments, because the potential is just so high, and if you do good, you have a chance to have a prelim match on the. Like, that's huge, man. Like, and that's also giving back to the community too, right? In a sense,
Yeah.
because they have their set matches, but they're saying, "Come pull our tournament, and if you're a standout, or you know what I mean, or we're taking first and second, and we're going to do it as a East versus West prelim match." Like instead of maybe that's what they did. Maybe there was no, you didn't the top two that were in the final. They
Yeah.
got to instead of just pulling once in the tournament, they got to actually have a prelim match on East
Mhm.
versus West. That's pretty fucking cool, man.
Well, and you know what? To bring that back, that's also happening at Fraser's event. That
Yep.
he said that some of the like the top two, so like beat the guy that's still in A tier and the last B tier for first and second,
Yeah.
will be put on the pay-per-view that he's going to be holding for all the super matches at his event on the 15th. And
Oh
just
yeah, because he's doing the tournament before the super matches, isn't he?
yep.
Yeah, it means that I'm not pulling the tournament now. There's no way I'm doing that and then pulling Sean. So yeah. I was gonna pull in the tournament, but I'm not gonna now.
Don't ever. Someone said, "Do you think arm wrestling's big enough to enter the USDA testing pool?" I
I
don't.
know. I don't
I
think we
don't
want to expose
think
ourselves to that.
people should keep away the whole testing aspect. Keep that away from arm wrestling.
I
That's
think
it.
so. I think so. I agree, Cody. No, I agree with you. And the reason I agree with you a lot right now is that we're a growing sport and we're not there yet. We don't have the money in the sport to even think about doing that anyway, because you need to be making big money to throw big money and do USADA. Another thing is right now arm wrestling. I honestly think if you want to go the natty way and go to like WAF Worlds and stuff, that's fine. But it's a very small percentage of North Americans. And I think right now, the worst thing you could do is do something like that. Now, if you want to be like Josh Wilson and be proud, like, because I get it, he holds his event and he doesn't make everybody get tested. He just has certain matches where he says these are tested matches. But I think that I think you can have both. But like to go ahead and do like to enter the USAD, no, because why? You're gonna, I'll be honest with you, probably 45% of arm wrestlers are at least on TRT or something using
And if you want to
peptide.
go the top of the top in the world, I'd say almost 85%.
Yeah, exactly. Now, when you go that high, yeah, then it's a very large portion, right? So
I'd say 90% of even the EVW guys are all on stuff. 90%.
yeah, I think right now we need to stay away from any red tape. We don't want any red tape right now. We need the sport to grow and to keep growing. And I think once, like the M spot and the arm bender and things like that, that are outside of EVW, those are going to take care of some of that. Those events are going to take care of some stuff that EVW kind of isn't going to do. Like, I mean, the M spot's going to bring in they actually want to make it so it's a fan experience, and they want to make it like build backstories and like they want to show, this guy's from this small town. He works hard. You know what I mean? He has big dreams and ambitions. He wants the people to get to know him, right? And stuff like that. They want to build, like, go back to that again. But, we don't want to bring in testing and all this crap because,
Well,
that's not what we're looking to do right now.
I'll say this too about all sports. Who gives a fuck if they're taking stuff? You know what? When back in the day when people were watching Babe Ruth or all these, sorry, maybe not Babe Ruth, but there's a famous baseball player that was caught for doing steroids, and they're like, oh, all this stuff is no, he was still great. Freaking what's the guy that Tour de France, Lance Armstrong or whatever the fuck his name is? The guy,
They took everything away from him later on.
he still was amazing.
And he still fucking did it. He still put in the work, and now you stripped him of all his accomplishments. It's like, just because you put a needle in your butt and you give yourself something, you if you were to do that and just sit around, you would just die, and you would just get fat as fuck, and it would do nothing for you. So you still, even though you might be enhancing, you got to no one can steal their hard work from them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, listen, I'm a bad one to talk to about the natural shit because, tell you the truth, it's like I don't give a shit because arm wrestling's a tendon sport anyway, And I've seen so many guys that are jacked out of their mind. They take so much like steroids, and then you pull them on the table, and they're like little girls. So it's like you're not going to tell me that steroids are going to make a big difference on the elite at the highest level, and it will be like by small percentage points difference. You know what I mean? It will be there, but it will be. It's not as big of a thing as you think it is in arm wrestling. That's just my opinion. Yeah. What do you think, Cody?
I don't know. I don't think, in my opinion, arm wrestling should never be tested. It's fine the way it is. If you can't make it without, if you can make it to the top without taking anything, good for you. If you can't, you can't. If you want to take stuff to get to the top to try to help you out, then do it or don't. It's.
I like what Clifton says. Guys and girls, let's just arm wrestle. The more arm wrestling possibilities, the better for everyone. And I agree. I agree. You know what? There's some. I would love for arm wrestling to get to a point where no matter what your preference is, you can find it. You know, maybe East versus West. Maybe it's the WAF that you like. Maybe it's the M Spot promotions. The Armbender does amazing things, and they have a little bit of that nattiness where they have that tested match at every event. So you know, I think that all of it is good, and I think that if arm wrestling gets to a point where basically everybody can be happy, then we're succeeding, right?
You know what? At the end of the day, if you watch as a spectator, if you watch a match,
McGuire, yeah, he was a beast.
if you watch a match where it's like a great match, great war, and then you watch one where it's a great war, but they're on steroids. What's the difference?
Entertainment wise, if that's how people felt, why did the WWE and the WWF and the WCW, how did all these? I mean, we would never have had any of that because those guys are so jacked the whole time, and it was for entertainment purposes. You know what I mean? Like you just said, I don't care, and this is where I think the Armbender and the M Spot and these other promotions are doing it. I don't care if it's super elite or just average level. You put the right two people together in that match, and they have a banger, and it's a war. It can be entertaining no matter what the level. It's all about the matchmaking. It's all about like you know what I mean. Like it's so much more than coming down to substances and stuff like that. Like it's all about the matchmaking. I don't know. Boys, I'm in balls. Oh, boys, I'm here for the balls show. Show 'em or don't. Nice.
We're not.
Yeah.
Curtis Bocan, LOL.
We
Yes.
already get shadow banned all the time. I don't want to get it any worse.
Well, I don't think we're going to be able to monetize this. We've said the word balls too many times.
I don't know. We've had worse said on the show. Believe me. Yeah. No more Nanya. Yeah.
Curtis Bocan said, would we classify peptides as gear?
I'd say no, but you know what? Why couldn't you?
Listen, in a way, because it's going above what your body naturally is doing. So when they classify as gear or
anything enhancing.
Yes, you're enhancing yourself. So even if you're enhancing your healing, you're still enhancing yourself. Maybe not as much as everything else, but you're still enhancing yourself. The better you heal, the more you can train, the more you can build.
Yeah,
like that's
I don't think it was a bad question, Stormcrow. I think it's an honest question, but I think our response is an honest response because this is things that keep coming up. But I think right now we're best just not to talk about enhancing and like you were just saying about the peptides. If I can use peptides and heal faster, that means I can put more volume. I can do more volume and get bigger gains if I'm healing faster and I'm able to attack the areas more. Yeah. So if I'm using a Wolverine stack during my training and I'm healing 40% quicker than I would if I wasn't, that would be considered enhanced in my mind.
Well, that it'd be enhanced in any sports mind. Anywhere that they go natural. If you're enhanced at all, if you're healing 40% better, you can train 40% harder.
Yeah.
Even if it's not that, even if it's 5%, you can still train 5% harder than that other guy can because of the stuff you're taking.
Now, Dakota, what Dakota says here, you want to know something that's really corrupt? Is there was a lot more to that story. I actually watched like a small documentary thing on it, and the 60-70% of those athletes were actually enhanced, and the testing was very, very telegraphed and scripted. And he still, in my mind, he still put. It just mattered if you got tested or not because they only tested random too. But in my mind, come on, like what his feats were and the things he did. I mean, I don't know. You know what? If the human body is capable of doing those things, I'm all for it. You know what I mean? As far as long term side effects and health, that's on the individual if you're willing to risk it. You know what I mean? It's about your life afterwards too, right? So if you want to be natural, or you want to take.
Well, you know what? Curtis Mocan's watching right now. You got a match coming up. We put the link in the chat. Why don't you come on?
Curtis knows a lot about peptides and stuff too. I mean,
but like even just bullshit and to go over the matches at EVW, you can come on the podcast.
You take away, but at the end of the day, it's dishonest. In my opinion, that's not honorable. Fucking, you trying to tell me that you haven't been dishonest in your life? Everybody, you know what? We're humans. A lot of dishonesty going on. Believe me. But I get it. Dakota. But every sport should have natural league, water testing, big leagues. I think we're just not there yet, though, Curtis. Right? So I agree with you. I just don't think we're there yet. I think it would do more damage than good at this point. And we kind of have it with WAF, even though even that is like one athlete. Yeah, it's like one athlete out of 100 gets tested, right? So, I mean, that can be rigged and manipulated too. Let's say the head of USADA, I'm buddies with him, and he just makes sure I don't get picked every time. But me and him get in an argument one weekend, and then the next event he makes sure that I get tested. There's so much corruption and shit on all these things, and USADA has had their own claims and lawsuits behind closed doors and stuff about corruption on how they target certain people and how some people they were clean, but they found reasons just to disqualify them. You know what I mean? And the only way you can prove it is like 2 years of court afterwards, where people have been like, stripped of shit, and 2 years later they get it reversed, but everybody still thinks that they're a big scam, right? There's a lot of, there's an upside and a downside to everything.
You know what? At the end, and you know what? USADA and all those places, they're way too strict on their testing. Like, there's guys, you can only buy certain brands of supplements from the supplement store.
Yeah, if you buy their brand, yeah, that's another thing too.
If you buy the wrong brand, it can be tainted a little bit, and it fucks you over.
Yep. And you don't think there's lobbyists and or supplement companies that pay to USADA, and USADA, if it's these ones on the list, you know what I mean, it's going to be okay. But you know what I mean, you take this product, it's got one difference in one of the fucking proteins in it or something, and now you test positive.
Some actual products that you take from the store are slight traces of like enhancing steroids and stuff like that. Because
I think listen, don't get me wrong. I think there can be a natty category, sure. If it really bugs people that people are taking anything, and they just don't want to pull people that take stuff, sure, I think there could be and should be maybe something for them. But arm wrestling, I'm telling you right now, and unless you're at the highest level, it's not even worth it to get all geared up, because what are you going to do? You're going to get geared up to do your local bar event. You're going to put your health and everything at risk to win the medal at your local bar event. Like, it's probably not going to,
They already have a natural league in all the sports. It's called the Women's League. I'm kidding. That was a joke.
Yeah, Women's League. But no. Listen, I think Stormcrow's. I think he's got a point. and I think there's nothing wrong with it if you know. But I'm telling you, in arm wrestling, it really comes down. All I see with people that are jacked, they get injured and they get hurt really bad. That's what I'm telling you. I see when guys are too geared up, their tendons get dried out. They shred. The littlest thing, all of a sudden, boom! Now you're fucked, right? So I don't know. I don't think. I don't think it's the biggest issue. That's all I can say. Like John Brzenk said, he pulled that. Mostly everyone he pulled was taking tons of shit, and it didn't matter, right? Because it really is a tendon sport, like technique and tendon. Yes, you have to be strong, but if your tendons aren't strong enough to match your strength, you just get hurt. I know I got hurt a lot because I was
Hey,
stronger than my tendons.
you know what? People may not like what I'm about to say. John Brzenk did steroids, in my opinion.
He did. He was on TRT since he was 41 years old.
I don't think it's just TRT, but
No, but he claims just TRT. But you know that's the goat. So what are people gonna discredit John Brzenk?
no,
Took
I would never see. The thing is,
testosterone.
when I'm saying what I'm saying, I'm not saying it to discredit him.
No. I
Yeah.
know you're not. I know you're not.
But I'm just saying, I don't believe that he was just on a TRT dose from the time he was 41.
No, I think because you know why? Because we all know we can spike it a little bit near competition and stuff like that, right? We can jump it up. We can add in a little something, just a little something. I mean,
I think there was more in there, but you know what? It's whatever. Like I said, I still love John. Still the greatest arm wrestler ever live in this world.
Oh, yes, for sure. And I don't, and not that, and if he was on testosterone because he was older and didn't really produce it, I don't have any, I don't, I don't incriminate him for anything. You know what I mean? So, um, Joe Nello, the documentary Icarus was really eye opening, and yes, I watched that.
Oh, you're way up there in the chat.
Yeah, not that much, about 7 behind. Yeah. Olympic Games went over. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. I didn't watch. Okay, yeah, we better go over the matches. Yeah, Captain Phil Cardi in the house, hey, brother. Yeah, we get a little side rants going, and then you know what happens, guys. We just didn't. Yeah, you guys did a lot of chatting. Sorry, guys, I got behind. There's a lot to read. I'm slow. Yeah. John Brzenk took the same amount of shit Levon did. Yeah. No, I know. And look at Levon now. You know, looking at maybe retiring because his substance abuse is taking a toll on his health. And,
So Dakota was like, Levon is natural.
oh yeah. Well, Levon tried to say that. He said that he just takes SARMs, not steroids. SARMs are steroids. You know, they're
dude. If you listen to Larry Wheels was doing a podcast, and he said if I told you what Levon takes, he's like it'd kill most men.
It would. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Boom. There's Zach. Zach is back. He was back. Yeah, he's here. He's probably just working shit out. Yeah, Dakota, let you get some. What's CJC 1295? What is that one? I don't even know. Curtis, I'm so behind on them. Yeah.
I heard that BBC and TB got approved by the FDA. Is that wrong or is that right? I heard this, so I'm not sure if it's true.
It might have, but I heard that there's better ones now. And actually, it was Curtis that was telling me about the Clo and a couple other ones. I'd like to have more tendon building ones. I'm going to start looking into it actually because the BBC and the TB, I think they work, but I also think your body becomes used to them, and they don't work over time. They don't work as good. I think that we become immune to them. So I don't know. That's been my experience. My experience is I don't get the same benefit from the Wolverine stack that I did when I first started using it. So Levon has small balls from the roids. Yeah. Well, your balls shrink. So what happens is even when you're on TRT, your nuts shrink, right? Because your balls make is what actually makes the testosterone. So when you're not naturally making it, they don't need to be as big, so they shrink. Yeah.
I want to know who this guy is, and he's talking about
He's funny though.
this way too much.
The one has small balls. But you wouldn't say it to his face, would you? Yeah. Go tell Levon to his face he's got small balls. Yeah. Oh, shit. Once I get Haley or maybe Mocan. Yeah. My goat, Zach. Yeah, I don't know. Zach, you there? I know you're here now.
No,
Oh, no.
he's
No,
not.
he's
It
not.
says CJC 1295 with
Boost.
BAC boosts your natural growth hormone signals.
Okay. So is it like MK677? Or better?
Brunello just asked that. Is that the same as MK677 then?
Yeah. I've done MK677. It tastes like shit, but it does work. Hey, Zach.
Yo.
Oh, you're working. You're working now. How was practice? Good?
I didn't go.
Oh, you didn't go? Oh,
No. There's practice tonight?
yeah. There was today, I think. 2 o'clock.
No.
There was one at 2.
Oh, no, I didn't even know about it.
Oh, okay. Oh, no worries. Yeah, it was posted in the chat, but I didn't go either. Oh, thanks, Brett. Oh, got some food. Nice. So the only match we covered and talked about was the very first one on the card, Tim Talmadge versus whoever that guy was.
Yeah, we have someone in the comments keeps talking about balls.
Yeah, balls. We've been having good conversation about balls.
This is fucking Christ. Pardon me.
Yeah, call us the ball experts.
No, that's all Brian. That is all Brian. I am not an expert.
You don't want to take that claim?
Nope. I have no expertise.
Cody's not an expert, but he knows his fair amount.
Nope.
No. It's the one subject he's illiterate on.
And what are those? I don't even know what they are.
So next match, or do you want to talk actually, Zach? What did you think that match? Tim putting it all on the line in that third round just to put it away. Wasn't that amazing?
Oh yeah. I've been there.
You know what? That was Tim saying, I gotta fucking not get pinned, and I need to end this match now. That's what I thought, and I thought it was amazing, right? I think if he would have got pinned, that might have been a big turnaround in the match. So I'm glad that it made for a very exciting. That was one of the most exciting pins at EVW that I've seen. Actually, it was fucking really good pin.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, his stock just went like through the roof in my brain. Actually,
Yeah.
just for Hart, and I really love Hart. You know what I mean? Like I love people that just don't quit. You know.
Yeah.
Next match was Kurtzkowski's versus Popoff. Vlad won, so I got that one right too. What do you think of that match? You were able to watch it, right? You got it all worked out.
Oh yeah, I saw all the matches. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right,
I didn't know who these guys were, so I actually I was looking back at our last podcast. I really didn't give an answer for these guys.
One was Vlad the Destroyer from Latvia.
But like I said, I didn't really know these guys.
Oh,
So in the last podcast, I didn't even give a prediction for them.
oh, that's not good. You get off the hook because you didn't know them. I'm going to say you picked Popoff. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I don't care.
Jack, did you see that in the comments?
Oh, sorry, I'm a little off. Here we go. I got a few pages open here.
No, but
Zach, can I dig you in or dig in you?
What?
You want Zach to put his nuts? You want him to put his nuts on the table? He said something earlier. Told me to put my.
I don't know.
balls-
That sounds very homoerotic. I don't know what that
a
is.
little
I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna quit reading this guy's messages.
bit.
I don't want to be involved.
Yeah,
Okay.
for now, I'll say no for now.
Yeah, Curtis gave a little example. So MK677, GH Syncra, what it? Fuck, Curtis, you and your scientific shit. That goes through your
True
pituitary.
dog.
See, why does he come on and tell
It
us?
makes your whatever that IGF-1 go up. It's
Yeah.
healthier opinion, easier on your system. Okay. So that you mean probably less likely to get cancer and growth.
Well, not that, just easier on the organs and stuff. But you're not going to have the things that the MK bring, like the hunger and stuff. You're probably not going to have anymore either, which can be a good or bad thing. Some people, the hunger from it helps, and the better sleep. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't
if
need
you
hunger.
have good sleep and you don't want hunger, if you don't want hunger and you have good sleep, probably yeah.
Well, anytime you got more human growth hormone, the better sleep you'll get, right?
Do you get the same water retention as you do on MK?
That's a good question.
Does MK cause water retention? I didn't even know that.
I didn't find very much when I did it.
I did.
I couldn't tell the difference if it was water retention or muscle.
When I went off MK in the first 3 weeks, I dropped.
Tim
Like,
Eve in the chat. Hey, buddy.
when I went off MK67, I lost about, I think it was like 5 to 6 pounds of water weight in like 3 weeks.
You say 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Well, that's not okay. That's nothing. Jesus. If it was 6 pounds of water weight in a week, I'd be like, oh. But if it's over 3 weeks, I mean, that could just be you burning fat as well.
Mm.
Like you can't really say it's a water weight if it's 3 weeks. You don't really know.
So
Water weight comes and goes quickly, not over. And if it is, I don't think it'd be caused from that.
so
Unless it has like a trickle effect, maybe where it makes you hold water for a long period.
well, maybe.
I guess maybe. I don't.
So
I don't know enough.
Vlad destroyed Popoff 3-0, right? If I remember.
Well, the
correctly.
forearm size was like this. When you look like down the camera, it just looked like it was like.
Yeah, it didn't look even. Yeah.
The
The next one was Belanger. Ryan Belanger. I got your name right, I think, Ryan. Is it Belanger? I think it's I used to call him Bellinger, and he hated it. So it's Belanger versus Zurab Tabaritsi. Zurab looked you know what? I think it was just
Better
too
in
strong
that.
of a lane. Yeah. I think that that match could be closer now that Ryan's felt it and he can train for it, but Zurab just looked way too strong there.
Zach got this one right.
I didn't. I picked Ryan.
Zach picked the other guy.
Zurab?
Zurab.
Oh, okay.
I was really behind Ryan though.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted Ryan to win, but I just thought Zurab would be a little bit too much. Even when I was watching with Austin, I'm like,
Yeah.
Zurab might.
Well, Zurab does look back.
Look at the arm size on him, and he looked so compact and lean. I'm like, oh man, this is a scary looking Zurab. This might be the peak Zurab now.
Well, dude, I seen a video of him. He picked, I think it was like 345s, and he was just going like this.
Oh, I know. It's crazy.
Jesus.
Zurab, yeah. Is he his arms?
Casually
like-
curling 135 pounds, one
No,
arm. That's nothing.
pronation. He was going like this, like it was hanging off the back of his hand like a pronation, and just going like this. So at the top,
Jesus.
pronating and curling it just like this, just with 345.
Oh my god,
Yeah, he's a beast, man.
that's rough.
Zurab's a beast.
To rep that out like it's nothing. Imagine what his max is.
Now, the next match, I think we all got right. Gabby over Deriva.
She did a
Right.
little better than I expected, though. But
Yes,
Gabby,
she did. She did. Actually, I think she was even putting a little fear in Gabby early on.
maybe a little bit.
Yeah, you seen Gabby sweating a bit. But no, Gabby showed her what's up. It was just too much top end power. Too much top end. I mean, Deriva, though, was it really her debut? I've seen her lots of times. Was it just Worlds? WAF Worlds, I see her?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Honestly, have you guys ever actually watched a full Laugh World?
No.
A full Laugh Worlds? It's multiple days, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah, like all day.
I've never ever even turned on WAF Worlds.
When it's live, I've just seen like Carolina Pearson was living it. Fia had a bunch of another live, maybe live, or she posting right after and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, I would take that match if John Luo wanted it. I would take it on the 15th.
You should say something.
I've already pinned him before.
Yep. No, I know. I'm not saying you can't beat him. I'm saying, man, that we should have set that up for you.
No, Frazier is not adding any more super matches.
No, I know he's not. No.
Yeah.
No, he made that clear.
If John Luo is going to be there, I mean, we can always have a little fun pull on the side.
He is going. He will be there. Yeah.
He will be. Okay.
He's going to be pulling the tournament, I'm pretty sure. So are you.
160. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be 160.
Yeah, Joe Nello's he's going down. Butcher, Joe Nello, Keanu.
Keanu's going to come get beat by me in the tournament, and then he's going to have to super match me down the road to get his honor back, and then losing that too.
John is injured. Both arms or just the one? Or injured enough that he can't pull either?
This is a super match in Mexico.
Well, he heard you're going to be there, and he purposely injured himself.
That makes sense. I'd never want to pull somebody if they're injured. Not if it's in like going to affect the match in any way.
So I worked it out. I got 35% of a training camp for this match coming up, but I should be pretty healed. I got people going on. Fucking Dan Hogue looked like a beast. Did you watch any of those matches from Jordan's house? Jordan had an event this weekend.
Some of them, yeah. I saw Dan win 3-0.
Yeah, Dan looks
both
strong.
Arms. Was both arms or was it both arms?
Fuck, he looks like, you know what though? It's like I think I'm arm wrestling my twin on the table. Like he really does it's kind of like where I'm strong. He looks like he's strong everywhere I'm strong, and it's going to make me want to train really, really hard for that match.
Oh, hey, Brian, I also think that video I sent you, we should play that today. He did ask for our podcast name and link, and I told him yes. Tonight should be our first night actually promoting this with the commercial maybe at some point.
Is it on my messenger? Do you send it to me?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Yeah, but is it like a long time? Do I have to go back a mile? Let me see.
No, I sent it to you today.
Oh, you sent it today? Oh, this is it. It's on. I won't be able to play if it's a TikTok. Let me see.
No, it's not a TikTok.
Okay, let me see.
It's an actual video.
Okay, I see it. Okay. You know what we'll do?
You're a TikTok.
We're yeah, guys, we're gonna run our sponsor commercial quickly. Why not? Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can just add a scene and see if I can do it. I gotta learn how to use this shit too. So
it's an awesome bar. On Thursday we're gonna be doing the filming, and then however long it takes to quickly edit that up, we'll have a video posted doing a whole unboxing. So look out for that.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing an unboxing on it. Yeah. Okay, I got the video there. Let's see if I can do this, guys. Let's see if I'm tech savvy. Opened up the wrong fucking thing here. Here we go.
We'll have to get a little bit better at this. This is our first time doing a commercial.
Let's see if I can do it. Okay. Edit scene, rename, copy, duplicate.
Hey, Curtis, we'll send you the link in a minute.
Give me a second. I'll find this. I'll find it. Upload. I think I got it. Okay, here it is. Oh, it's got to upload. Oh, shit. Well, it won't take too long, I don't think.
And he wants the link.
I put it in the chat, but I'll send it to him personally.
He said on Facebook.
On Facebook, okay. Okay, Curtis. It's coming.
It's coming. He just said it, so you're good. No, the Solom bar is I think.
Oh no, I sent him the wrong thing. Fuck. Okay, 1 second. Because it's uploading here. I'll just let that upload for a second. Invite. Boom. There we go. There you go. Everyone's happy now. Okay, is it uploaded? There, it's uploaded. Okay. Boom, that's the bar, guys. That's the bar right there.
I'm excited for our unboxing video.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm excited too. I wanted to go get it already. I was like, it was close, bro. I was like, but I'm like, no, I'll wait. I gotta wait for Cody to get back. Yeah, but
Hey.
that bar is.
3 days.
They're showing it in an overall athlete sense, but I
Yeah.
mean, as far as the different handle holds and the bands, and for an arm wrestling sense, it's fucking amazing, right?
I think it's an upgraded version and a better version of the hinge bar. Cause see,
Way
the hinge bar,
yeah.
you can if you want to have say 20 pounds or like say 100 pounds on your bicep, but only like containing 20 pound side with your like inner force.
Yeah.
Then you gotta use the cable machine, and it kind of feels weird using a cable machine when you're doing it. But with this, you can pick between 20, 40, 60, and 80 pound bands that go on through the end that attach to the handles that slide, and you can load up as much weight on the actual bar. Say if you want to do 100 pounds, you put 100 pounds on the bar, and then you squeeze in the middle. There's only 20 pounds trying to open you up, or 40, or a little size band that you choose.
You can bench with it and everything too.
Yeah.
What's up, Curtis?
What's up, buddies?
Hey, man. Lots going on. How you doing? You all ready for the 15th?
Yeah, just resting up here.
Yeah.
Just doing blood flow, usual.
Yeah.
Are you ready for Sean?
Well, we'll see. I'm trying to get ready.
Well, that was a fast match to take.
Yeah.
Wow. The shit that was getting. You know what? I just said fine. Let's fucking do it. I just
Get her done.
Get her done. Tell you the truth. I mean, without all the shit talking and whatever, it would have been easier just to say, "Can't find a replacement, man. Can you fill in?" That would have been nicer. But you know what? The way it's kind of went, you know what? I'm better angry anyway, man. I'm just gonna go in there pissed off and see if I can close, because he's a very, very good arm wrestler. So I gotta see if I can pump myself up enough to get around the technical end of Sean, because he is a good pull.
Always good to test yourself.
To be honest, that's where
I'm not afraid to. Yeah.
See, that's Brian's biggest weakness in this match would be skill versus skill, but I think Brian beats him in power, overall power and strength. It's just Brian be able to overcome the skill, and I think he can.
Yeah, Sean's got good hand control. He's tricky.
Yeah, no, I agree. But at the same time, I mean, as far as ducking and everything, like, there's no ducking. Listen, I'll make it clear. Me and Sean talked. We've been friends for a lot of years. We always said we wouldn't pull each other. You know what I mean? But because I'm a gloating, cocky son of a bitch, he needs to humble me. So we'll just, let him humble me. You know what I mean? But all I can say is, if it goes the other way, I'll be waiting for something. But if it doesn't, I'll get humbled and everything will be fine, right? So
nothing to lose,
bro. I'm pretty humble anyway, man. Like, when it came down, because I was gloating about beating Land, and now I'm number 3 and number 2 in the supers. You know what? He has a point. Like, I don't know that I'm really that ranked, but that's the rank I got when I won the match, and I trained really hard. You know what I mean? And I did win, right? So I guess it's not good to talk about your rank after you win a match, because it's you know what I mean? It's taboo.
It's just haters gonna hate, Brian. Haters gonna hate.
Yeah, I don't know, but I get it, right? But this will, like, it's not a full training camp for me, and he was getting ready for a lighter guy. But Matt's a fucking beast. So if he was getting ready for Matt, I'm sure he's more than ready for me, right? Because Matt's a stud, man. So I don't feel like it's short notice on his part. I feel like I just started training with weight, like some decent weight again, like a week and a half before I got asked to take the match. And Frazier asked me, and I said no at first. I said, no, I'd rather 6 to 8 weeks, good training and deload, and then I can at least have a chance against Sean, right? But then my wife told me, she goes, Brian, you're strong. You know what? You should just take the fucking match. And I'm like, you know what? I got to stop being a bitch. And I messaged Frazier, and I said, sign me up, because there's no one else to take the match. I said, I'll fill in. Why not? I was coming to compete anyway, right? So That's where I stand. You know what I mean?
Where's that from? Where they go? They hate us because they hate us. I'm pretty
Um,
sure.
Listen, I don't know how
That's-
much involved.
Pineapple Express, I think.
They hate us. No, yeah, that's when they go to
That's-
North Korea.
The interview.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 interview.
Yes. They hate us because they ain't us.
But I am pretty proud. You know what? Sean could kick. Yeah, he's not. I'm not going there. I'm going there to win. But like, let's say Sean kicked my ass. I got to share the stage with you, Curtis. Justin Bishop is somebody that I've watched for years. Dallas Langston. I fucking always thought highly of his fuckery and his setups. Just the fact that I get to share the stage with you guys that day.
Get down. Get down.
That's a pretty sick card.
That's fucking really sick. Like Fraser did pretty good on this fucking one, man. Damn right he did. So,
Probably the best card that any out west has had, to be
I
honest.
agree. I thought we did, but this one tops it. Yeah, like it's yeah. I
Well, for all local, pretty much ours was all local guys against all
Yeah,
local guys
that's
that were
true.
up in
That's
matches
true.
type of thing.
That's
You know what I mean?
I'd
Yeah,
say
but-
ours
This is more
best
bringing
local-
in guys to face local guys type of thing.
yeah. What were you
But
gonna
you
say,
know-
Cody?
I said ours are like the best local, like Alberta.
Yeah, I agree with
We
that.
really
Yeah.
we brought in Miles, but
Yeah.
That was a Dion.
But he competes with he mainly more here in Canada than he does in the US.
He was Canadian national champ, so I mean,
Yeah.
he was at least.
Oh shit. Behind in the chat again. Oh, look at this. Tim comes back to the chat. Long time. Miss you, brother.
And
You
guy,
got a $5 super chat. Anything big coming up for you, Zach? Question mark.
I've got a super match on Wednesday, left arm. It's just a one for fun with the guy in the club. He couldn't find anybody, so I said I'd pull him. And then maybe doing the tournament the 15th, depending on which arm feels good.
Yeah.
But no matches lined up at all.
is Jeff Frank the guy I'm thinking of? Was he
You
the
don't
one-
remember Jeff, Cody?
I don't remember his last name, and I was just making sure that was the right
He's
Jeff.
the short guy that used to be at Matt's house.
TAL guy.
Yeah, TAL, yeah.
You call him a short dude, I call him a big dude.
Jeff Franks?
Short big dude.
Is Jeff Franks competing there?
No, but apparently him and Fraser did a really good event 4 years ago.
Oh,
Vancouver.
4
Back
years.
when Jeff had a bit more pull, I would
think-
say.
I think Jeff does Brazilian jiu-jitsu or something now. I see his posts.
Yeah, I seen that shit too. Yeah, I know.
Well, that's because he had a lot of drama around him there.
Wow.
Well, some payment issues or something.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah. Like he might. Yeah, maybe. He might not want to be around here. Actually, from what I heard, but yeah, I don't. But you know what? That was before me. Even though I heard some crazy shit, I'm gonna not.
Well, I
comment.
guess. Well, Dallas is coming back out, so I guess he's got to
Was he somebody that? Yeah, Justin Bishop's owed money too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he owes Justin Bishop money too. Yeah, so. Joe, thanks for actually. I appreciate your comment, Joe. Joe says I didn't think that you really gloated, Brian, but it's good talking point to make some shit happen for myself, and that's basically. I only brought it up to try to listen. I don't get around, travel everywhere. I'm not riding, Matt's ball sack either, right? Like, I'm trying to build something with what we got, and if I get a little talking point where I can praise myself, then I'm going to do it. Right. But I was going to ask the chat even, like if I get a little carried away where I am being, a little too cocky and I'm gloating too much, I don't mind a reality check from everybody. You know what I mean? Because apparently the messages I got from two people is everyone's talking shit about me. They're all saying I'm delusional, that I need to shut up, and do I really think I'm number 2 or number 3? And it was like, if everyone's thinking this, I'm not seeing it. You know what I mean? So I can handle it. I'd rather people tell me, right? Rather than one of my best friends tell me and say that he's got to humble me now because of it, right? So just throwing it out there. One thing I wanted to ask, is that I've been seeing, you have a lot of information with the peptide. You've done your research, Curtis. I am looking, I would like, what would you, if I was to say I want to not just heal my tendon, but I want to try to build my tendons and stay on top of them to make them stronger. What would you recommend for me as a regimen, as like a preventative maintenance regimen?
I would just say probably, well, CJC 1295 or testosterone, anything that adds growth hormone into your regimen with
Oh,
your recovery peptides,
yeah,
you'll
yeah.
heal. But
Okay.
they all have purposes, you
Yeah,
know.
they do. Yeah, yeah.
So
Because I was watching Mitch Hooper, and he was back a while ago. He was saying that he was using like the Wolverine stack rather than to help heal injuries. He was using it like preventative maintenance while he was training.
well, that's what I mean. You could take it
Yeah,
before you're training and just train all
yeah,
the time. You know,
yeah. Exactly. That's what I want. Right.
recovery is power.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And that's where I
100%.
struggle sometimes with my recovery. Right. Like sometimes I can't go. Like everybody wants to recover quicker and get more gains. Right. And
Yeah.
get back at it. So.
So do you like say your CJC is what you said? CJC?
Yeah, CJC 1295. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you just stay on that or do you go off on it for a while and come off of it, kind of like a cycle?
Well, you cycle it, for a couple weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Okay.
then I don't know if the signals fully, they start to dissipate or they stay strong. So I don't know. I've always felt like Wolverine has always worked. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
Ryan was saying, it stops sometimes, but I
Well, it
don't know.
doesn't
Maybe
stop, but it just feels like I think it always helps, but I felt like it felt weaker. Like the effect was a little less. But I really abuse it. Right. Like I use it a lot. So yeah. So that could be why. Right.
yeah, it's plus, yeah, who knows? It could be
Yeah.
your arm just healing different.
Yeah. That's true too. Some sometimes it's just even like people say that your tendons and muscles, the fibers get out of whack, right? And you got to get them
Yeah.
straightened out, right? And that could be
Plus,
too.
yeah. Plus, there's ones for like sleep. So you're sleeping better, you're recovering better.
That's
There's
what I
like,
want. Yeah.
and then there's the C-Max and Selank for the brain. There's like so many. It's like
Yeah. Yeah.
Walmart of peptides.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, they
Yeah.
say that is the future, and they actually say that even the human lifespan has potential to be greater than it is currently with the use of peptides. If it stays out of pharmaceuticals' hands, basically.
Well, there's the LL37, which is for like wounds, infections. So my dog had an infection and it
Yeah,
completely took his infection away. And his ears, like they're always waxy. That was
yeah,
completely gone. So it's crazy what they do, man.
mhm. Yeah. I know, and listen. I'm sold. I'm sold, and I mean, I read as much as I can, but it's like the possibilities with these peptides. I mean, yeah, I think that there's huge potential. And do I think I don't really think it's listen, I would hate to try to put them we were talking earlier about what's enhanced, what's not. I would hate for some organization to put peptides in an enhanced bracket. That would suck.
Well, you can't, but the thing is, like, our signals stop working. So when you
Yeah,
take this and make the signals work, our body will start to operate and heal everything.
that's
Like
right.
Exactly.
that's what people don't understand. When your body is actually healthy, you will
Mhm.
heal in a completely like everything pretty much.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah. Well, they say
So
that too.
all yeah.
Yeah, as you get older, part of the reason is it's not that our bodies can't produce testosterone. It's not that our bodies can't produce human growth hormone. It's just everything slows down and you have blockages in your system,
Well,
like
processed
lymphatic.
foods,
Yeah,
booze, all that shit just fucking negative effect on
yeah,
Your
you.
yeah,
heart not
Yeah.
being used for long periods of time and staying, low use, not good for it either. So
yeah.
even
That's
if you
what
try to start to get back too fast, it can have heart complications.
Well, I read something recently that TB 500 is showing they've had, in some small studies it showed signs of heart tissue regrowth.
oh, it reverses the fibrosis on your heart. So the scarring of your heart tissue.
Yeah, yeah,
What happens over time, so your heart's like electrical, so when those shocks go through, if you have scarring, it doesn't send the right signals, so
yeah,
all of a
yeah.
sudden your heart rate will be at a erratic pace, like
yeah.
AFib is what I had. So the
Mhm.
TB 500 pretty much got rid of that completely.
Oh, okay.
It took a couple months, but now
Yeah.
it's just like operating good.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
what
no,
I
I had
mean.
that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
Anyways,
a long time
what
ago.
match are we at? Yeah.
We are at here. One sec. Let me go back to the list here. We're at Adam Warzinski,
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, sorry, guys.
The
and
Warzone Warzinski.
Yeah, he won though, and
dude,
you
that
know
was
what?
before though.
Nergalet's no joke, man. He's a multi-time, multi-weight class WAF world champion. I think a lot of people. I went at him on this one, but I think on paper, Nugalet was probably should have been the favorite. What do you guys
But
think?
Nerdalet needs to get that top roll, to win. And Adam,
Yeah,
if he sinks that hook, no one's going through him.
no,
Yeah.
it's locked. Yeah, I agree, and that's
No,
why.
You
I
know
was
what
able
would have been?
boosted
Oh,
though.
you go ahead.
I seen in the one round. I think it was in the beginning rounds. Nuglet was able to keep his wrist flat, and Adam wasn't fully able to go like this.
Yeah, it's the hit, the timing. But if Adam got this, he wasn't losing it. Yeah,
I still think Zerob and Adam would have been a better match.
I agree. Yep.
Now we know.
But yeah, now we know.
Maybe it'll happen.
Yeah. Because Zarab pulled. He pulled Ryan.
And I think Ryan's giving Adam tough times in practice. So I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah, those two guys, they're on the same team. Yeah, South Carolina, right, or whatever. Yeah. Carolina Crush. Yeah. Crazy team though, eh? Chad Silvers, all those guys, Hunter Knopfs.
That's a stacked inside team.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. I'm trying to get better inside. I've been working a lot on my inside because that's always been my kind of weakness. Where if I get kind of put on my bicep, I'm in trouble. So that's why I've been working a lot. A lot of people go, "Why are you worried about?" Because even that picture I posted today, Curtis, I was doing table curls to the side, but then, I was getting some other pains from doing that. So now we're doing it isolated on a preacher pad. I still sit sideways and go to the side with it, but I've been finding it's not my potential for injury is a little lower. So that's the way.
In your shoulder?
No, I get it in my shoulder and and I cramp in my. I get a cramp in near my ribs. Yeah.
Okay. You probably just need a massage.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I cramp up when I was doing.
I need to find some heavier dumbbells because here at work the heaviest dumbbell they have is 120, and
120s you can do a lot with 120 pounds.
But what I do is I go from, like I said, I went from 65 for a warm up and I did as many as I could with that, and then I'd go to 90 and I'd do as many as I could with that in that same way off to the side for opening up. Then I'd do 100, then 110, and then 120. And I think last time I did it, I was after I went through all that doing as many as I could. I finished off with 6 with the 120 pounds.
Yeah, that's good. So you're right on par to being the same as me, probably. I mean, we don't have anything bigger than 120 either. Actually, no, we took a 115 before we got the 120 at the dungeon. So we duct taped weight on both sides, kind of like Devin did in that old video. And I think it worked out to almost 150 pounds on that dumbbell. And I can do that. We can do that. I did that I think I did 7 table curls with that. So, but I actually, you know what? People argue about the table curls. I think if you do table curls improper, they're useless. Like if you're just doing them in a bicep sense, they're pointless. And none of that, you can just pivot off your elbow. You could probably do 200 pounds maybe, right? But once you start letting that weight drop sideways and bring it up, it does do something for me. It's really helped me with my stopping power. When guys hit into me, that stopping power, you know what? You can't go wrong with good stopping power. Like Len was like on the go. I think I only timed the first pin I had on him was the only time I actually timed it where I caught him center. The rest of the times I had a hard time. And I think if that stopping power wasn't there, I think I would have lost 3-0. Because Len was damn quick.
I also think it conditions your elbows.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
You get pretty good conditioning in your elbow from, like, say if someone's strong enough to get you here and holding that and not messing up your elbow. And you know what? I'm more of an open hand top roll catch usually with my left. So that kind of power to keep my arm like this and being able to come back,
Yeah.
really good for me.
Well, after nationals, I train my elbows religiously now because that was like PTSD, so.
Is Curtis going to be coming to the 2027 Nationals?
Oh, for sure, Matt.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, no, what
Better.
here's a question, because you're an outsider, so it's good that I ask you. Just an outsider, like perspective wise. If Worlds, because it is sounding like Worlds isn't going to be in Ottawa now. Do you have any interest at all to travel to another country to go to Worlds?
Well, it depends where you're gonna travel, but
I guess
like
so.
if they could have a qualifier here and then go, that would be nice.
They are
but
doing that. They're going to do
Is
that
that what
anyway.
they're doing?
In Sudbury is going to be the qualifier.
Well, I know they had one. Wasn't there one in Mexico or something?
Last year they did the qualifier in Mexico. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're not gonna have Worlds here anymore?
No, it's not 100% no, but from what I heard, and this is like, I'm not going to expose them, but they're pretty reputable people. WAF demanded a very big down payment, like in the hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they wanted up front prior. And then another country put up a big chunk of money and put a bid in. So right now, I talked to a few other people, like Gord was saying to me, it's other reasons. That's not the only reason. Joey has the money. I'm like, yeah, maybe he does, but like, you know what I mean? I think it's stupid that we got to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars up front for something that isn't even going to make, like, how much money can they actually bring in from Worlds? Like, are they going to even cover the cost of, I don't know. It just sounds, I don't know. It'd be nice. We want it here, right? Everybody wants it here, of course, right? But it doesn't sound like it. And I think it's another thing is, I'm going to rant again. It's unfair to keep us all in the dark as arm wrestlers. I think we should know if there's a chance it's not in Canada now, or like, we have to start spreading this information. Like, they need to, at the top, make sure that they're transparent, and we know, because we can't. People have limited money, and they have schedules and lives. So if they do want to go to 27 Worlds and it's not in Ottawa, they need to be able to know so they can start planning, right? Or decide if they're even go. Or what if they're already making attempts at getting hotels and planning trip to Ottawa for 27, and we don't even have it.
Well, and like what you're saying is, like, we were all saying this before, that our nationals was going to really, really suck because everyone was going to be going to WAF Worlds, like all the top people. But now WAF Worlds may not be happening, which will, if we know this, then our actual
then we can make good with the actual nationals that we have here. Yeah, exactly. I agree. But I mean,
it's all about money.
It is all about money, man. It is. You're right, Curtis.
It's Canada doesn't have the money for arm wrestling. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
It's true. Unfortunately, it's kind of true, right? Like,
well, even this event coming up on the 15th, I hope a lot of people come out, like a lot. And you know what? At the same time, Fraser's going to have a trailer there. He's doing a bottle drive. So if you guys got bottles, bring as many as you can, because all the proceeds go towards 2027 Nationals in Black Falls. Every bit of money, it all goes towards Black Falls Nationals next year. And so, like, I was talking to him. He's like, you want good prizes? We have to have a good turnout with these bottles.
yeah.
You want good stuff? Good, everything being better. It's all on the fundraisers that he's been doing leading up to the 2027 Nationals.
I want it to be good. I want it to be good for everybody. But if WAF is still here and Sudbury, and that's another thing too, if it's in another country, are they even going to do Sudbury then? I mean, and then this other thing, this is what I brought up. So Gord has made, well, the only good thing Gord did right now that I like kind of is that he used our logo for the provincial medals. I thought that as long as he doesn't screw it up and make them look ugly, like, I think that's cool. But he wants to make it a qualifier, so he only wants to award first and second place at provincials in February. He doesn't even want to acknowledge third place, which is kind of sucks, right? And then if Worlds isn't in Canada, like, what's the whole point? And is every okay? So we here in Alberta have to qualify for Sudbury at provincials, and then that is going to be in April. So Sudbury's scheduled in April. Well, does that mean every other province in Canada has to have their provincials early too, and they have to qualify for Sudbury? Or is it just Alberta that has to qualify? Like, these are all questions that haven't been answered to me, right? So it just gets confusing, right?
And at the end of the day, if you are not top 2 in Canada,
Well, then you're not going.
you're not going to Worlds anyways.
Yeah. And it's like,
That's fair. That's fair.
It is fair. Zach, you got a really good chance. Yeah.
143, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah, 143.
Yeah, but like-
Yeah.
What, 220, you got what? There's Alan Ford. He's definitely taken one of those spots. Who else would you say is number 2 in the world for, or in Canada for 220s?
It's a tough one because there's so many people that are hovering that you don't know, right? You don't know. Like,
I feel
who
like Hugh
knows?
can hang with the best of them.
Yeah, Hugh. Oh, Hugh.
I'm sorry, but I wouldn't say he was number 2.
No, I wouldn't say number 2. I'm saying that he can hang with the best of
You
them.
don't really know what's going to happen. That one there is weird. You're pulling
Who was
220.
that Quebec guy last year at 2025 Nationals who won
Quebec?
220? Quebec guy. He was real good.
No Quebec guy won 220s.
Okay, my bad. It was a 198 then.
Yeah,
You're
There's a real
thinking
crazy
Eli
Quebec guy.
LaPointe?
You told him. So I thought you were
yeah,
supposed to.
Eli. Yeah, I think so.
That's the guy. Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
I'm trying to think of a 220, but
he just got smoked by Milo Laird, man.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
He
yeah?
did just last
Oh,
week.
Zach? That Zach
Yeah,
guy.
Yeah. Yeah, Milo, he's press. You know what? That long lever, man. Fuck, he should be.
Yeah. I don't know. I still think
I hope he
I
starts top rolling. I don't want him just to be a presser. Fuck.
think I can still beat Milo. I think I can.
Yeah, he looked
Well,
pretty.
he's
He
gone to
looked pretty
Australia.
good last tournament.
Yeah. That
But
press is.
someone also brought it to my attention.
Hmm.
That whole weekend, everyone's arm wrestling. So who knows that if Zach was even at his, he wasn't already like beaten up. Because like Auden Laird beat Dave Hall pretty convincingly.
Well, Dave supposedly was training 4 days prior.
Yeah, and they were pulling like fucking. Yeah, that
The whole
wasn't even
weekend of nothing but arm wrestling.
Yeah, but I wouldn't use that. Like I said, I wouldn't go by that.
But-
I don't go by
but-
practice polls. So.
Auden's pretty strong though. He's leveled up.
Yeah, no, he has. I mean, he had that fake match with his dad. He looked like pretty strong even in that, man. Yeah.
Otto was trying for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, listen, I'm telling you something. We think we know everything. On a certain day, we're all working hard. We're all training. We're all getting better. And sometimes what we think in our heads is not realistic. When it comes down to the day, like, you know what I mean? Like, I've practice pulled how many people, and I never thought I'd have a chance to beat them, and then I pull them on the table and I whoop them, or I win, or you know what I mean? It's like, we all know that in competition anything can happen. It's a lot different than the practice
Wow.
table.
Look at Hugh in practice.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've had it where I'm just dominating Hugh, and then he called me to a super match. He kicked my ass that day. Yeah. And I thought, well, if I'm killing him in practice, I should beat him in the match, right? But no, that's not what happened, right? So, that was humbling because I had a guy 2 weight classes under me beat me in a super match. That was like 2 years ago now, though. So I'm gonna let that go. I'm a little better than I was then, but still, in a match, it is totally different, man. Yeah, totally different.
High Caliber Arms says that Milo's style would be rough than my style.
Well, because you give him a big lever to press down on.
You would go right. He would get a path to his lane, but you also get a path to your lane. So it's like you're both getting your lane. It's not like one person's getting a lane, the other one's not. You're both getting your lane.
Well, you've seen
So
what Tim
you get-
with Tim Lewis, I didn't go like this instantly. I do hit. So if he's giving his wrist, we'll get this. And if he can pile me to here and then me drive my elbow forward, maybe.
He might not even
You
get you past
pulled
center,
Tim
but
left
just
or
you'll
right,
have
though?
the lane.
Pardon?
Left.
Was your match with Tim left or right?
It was
No,
left.
left-handed.
I don't
Yeah,
think
you
Tim
won,
does
right?
right arm
Yeah,
matches.
I won. It was
It was a
3-2.
war. That was a war.
Okay.
3-1
But
was
Milo
the
and him pulled left-handed, and it was 3-2 to Milo too.
Yeah, you beat him 3-1 though, didn't you? Or was
No,
it 3-2. It was 3-2.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a war. Either way, you guys had a war. Yeah.
And it was literally because what I'm doing is what I like. You know what? Most of the time I'm hitting into like trying to go this, but it's they have just enough hand to take this, where Milo just goes straight for that flop. So I'm gonna be able to just take that, and then they get me out of here. It's usually the only time I really end up out here like this is if someone's talking.
So at
Unless
this
he
rate,
gets you palm up like this.
yeah. If he gets you,
If he
yeah.
gets around
The thing
you.
is, Cody, your first move isn't sideways; it's backwards, so it's actually worse for Milo. If your first move was to cup and go sideways, that'd be one thing. Your first move isn't to do
It is to go back.
do
So
this.
he has a chance.
You
to
always
get
pull
another
back first
forward.
before you go sideways, always,
Yes,
which is better for you
that's
against Milo.
worse.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it makes it better for me because Milo
Yeah.
is now separated like this.
and he's gonna come forward, so he's gonna give you that.
Yeah, so-
He's gonna give you that lane also.
Yeah.
But I pull people that do that like open top roll or low hand when I go for flop. If you can jam your flop and you're still in the match. If you can get your flop no matter where it is, it
No
can be
matter
here.
where
If you
it
jam
is.
it in, you're in the match.
Yeah.
You just got to be able to get it in before you're pinned, before you're totally
At
rotating
this rate,
outside of
it's
your
going to take
body.
us about 10 hours to get through the matches.
Yeah, Lynn and Bubanko.
Lyndon Babanko. Yeah.
I was gonna say because you know what, flopping when I'm backwards, even with Hugh Nutbrown. Hugh Nutbrown has a pretty good flop on.
Just going to grab something quick. Lynn Babanko.
And there's quite a few times where if I'm in that top position, it takes almost everything Hugh has on the left arm to be able to flop through it. And there's times I can hold it too.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
I don't know. I'm okay with people pressing into my arm usually. Like Zach's been really good at helping train for that. Being used to holding someone like that, and then once I get a stop, it's working my elbow forward and climbing, and then
Exactly. All right, so Lynn and Bubanko. I wanted Paul to win. Freaking Eldar was freaking just loaded up that night, man.
yeah, that was
He at one point Paul was redlining and homie just went. I was like, holy shit! Like round two, I'm like, okay, well,
like, okay, to be honest, I love Paul. He's a great dude, great arm wrestler. But like, he hasn't had a win for a while. When was what was the last match he had at EVW that he won it?
Didn't he beat Lachlan? I think Lachlan Adair.
that was like 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he hasn't won in a while. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
but
A year and a half, maybe.
It was Lachlan's last match
yeah,
because
he
Lachlan
also has tough matches though. So it's like his style versus top rollers.
It was 11. It was 11 months ago. It wasn't as long as I thought. Oh wait, no, my bad. It was 2 years ago. I was right. I fact checked myself immediately and saw it was 2 years.
Who did he beat 2 years
So, yeah.
ago?
Lachlan, that was the match 2 years ago. That was the Lachlan match 2 years ago.
Oh,
Did
that
he
was the
lose to
last
Lachlan?
win. No, he beat Lachlan.
He'd be Lachlan, yeah. I think that was his last. That might have been his last win.
Yeah.
He beat Samusha last. Yeah, he lost to Eldar and Bogdan. To be fair, like that's what I was thinking. He's really going up against some killers, man. Like
apparently
Eldar is no. He should not be not ranked. He needs to be in the top 10. He is now, obviously.
Dakota said
five.
the last person he beat was Samusha.
Yeah.
No, did he beat Samusha?
That's what Dakota's saying.
Oh yeah.
It would have been left arm or right. It would have been the arm that Samusha didn't have the title on. Or no, Samusha came down in weight or whatever, and yeah, Paul beat him.
Or no, Samusha came up in weight, I think.
Up in weight. Sorry. I can never tell what weight that guy is, man. He looks 10 kgs bigger than he is.
Did we
Yeah,
get on the-
Samusha
Well, he used to. He's not really
came up
strong
the
anymore.
pole.
Yeah, we're talking about the Paul Lynn match.
Okay, good. Yeah, Paul. You know what? I was really shocked by the match myself.
I wouldn't say shocked, but I was
I
more
was.
confused.
I had Paul.
I didn't think. Yeah, like I'm probably the same level of emotion as you. I was confused. I'm like, damn, I didn't think this guy had that much.
But apparently, he's the coach of Manifester.
Really,
Yeah, he's Manifester's coach.
that's pretty crazy.
So when I heard that, I never heard that. And then they said he's the coach of Manifester, and then he said two other names, but I was like, well, fuck that.
Well,
Manifester's
this makes more sense.
pretty badass. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when I heard that, I was like, maybe Logan really did get thrown to the wolves in that match. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Manifester won his match on the prelim card there. Did Manifester pull the tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think left arm, didn't he?
Yeah. There's left
Okay.
arm. He did. Yeah.
In his other arm, because I was like, are you even allowed to pull the tournament if you're the EBW
Champ? No, obviously not. No, this was his other arm. Okay, so next match. I mean, it happens with Paul. I mean, hopefully his next match is better. But the next match after that was Daniel, and yeah, I forget the other guy's name. I see. Yeah, his last name's here, but I forget his first name. But well, I mean, Daniel did what everyone thought Daniel was going to do: just do whatever he wanted and just pin the guy at will, basically.
Not too easy.
Dakota says he's pretty sure the elder coaches Vitali.
I heard that.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
why I heard a few names. I said a few names.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Okay.
also heard the coaches Italy. I heard that one for sure.
Wow. Yeah.
The
But
guy was definitely a good arm wrestler.
we all, I'm pretty sure we all figured Prokopchuk was going to win.
Well, the next one threw me for a loop. So Nugo.
We're not
You know
even.
what? I should have thought about this match more.
Wow, we kind of already. It's not really much to say about the Daniel one.
Well, Nugo, I thought honestly, if I would have really thought about this match, I might even have went crazy. I just thought Nugo, just like
I never really looked at Krasi's form. I just thought, oh, it's Nugo. He's gonna win.
But if it goes inside deep, I could see Krasi winning, right?
Well, with Bogdan hooking him was what was beating Nugo. When Bogdan would go for the press, he would start to get pulled back, and he'd pull back into a hook, and he would pull Nugo apart. So the fact that Krasi's hook based, I did say I wouldn't be overly surprised if Krasi beats him in a hook because he's the hook. He's known for that, right? And the size difference, the physical frame was a lot.
Yeah. Well, Nugo got injured. Actually, he posted a picture of his arm afterwards, and there was
Probably.
there's bruising.
He looked like he got injured that last round. I thought he was done already.
Yeah, when you're fully flexed and someone rips you open and you don't have any, like, you don't let your body go with it, you're getting probably
It
injured.
happened to me against
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've all been there. It's a muscle injury or slight tendon. It's usually a small tendon or like a decent muscle tear. You'll be like,
It's just when
oh,
you get ripped open without wanting to. We're just
yeah. It's when you're not ready and you don't go with it. It's just you let that muscle take it all the way to failure.
Yeah, I had that.
Not great.
I had that on the left against Sheldon. Yeah.
I was gonna say, when it comes to arm rips and shit like that, we got two guys that can speak personally about it on here
Yeah.
Oh.
Me and Curtis. Yeah.
on how it feels.
That's very true.
I don't even want to talk about
It
injuries.
doesn't feel good. Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah,
feel-
injuries are in the past.
they're horrible. Yeah, and they put you in depression too. So
I've seen it all: ripped arm, broken arm. Fuck.
yeah. You worse than me. Yeah, you're worse than me.
And then next we had Sagoff and Son.
Yeah, that one surprised me too. I had Sonev getting Sagoff outside his shoulder with his hook, but he was not quick enough. He couldn't explode enough on the go, and Sagoff just like
It was just. I was like,
Sagoff speed and just speed, torquey press. Like I'm not a big fan of those pressers because I always feel like that's all they can do. But man, when it's that strong and that powerful, what do you do to it? Like
It was aggressive, man.
oh,
Dominant victory.
I thought that Sonev was going to just hit with him and just get him outside his shoulder and rip him over.
We've seen guys do it to Sagoff.
I've
I
did it to
thought-
a few people. Hutchins did it to Sagoff too. Yeah.
What's his face did it to him? Doesn't pull anymore for a bit. David Dadikin,
Yep. Mhm.
because he had that crazy hook, right? He has that real crazy hook. So in my head, I'm like,
Outside it,
Sonev's
yeah.
got a crazy hook. So but it was more so. I think it was the frame on frame was the issue. Son of was going frame on frame with him, and he was getting his whole. If you watch, his whole frame just get peeled out. He had his frame was there. It's just that was what was getting peeled out. He needed more muscle in it, but he,
That guy's got too much shoulder.
yeah, and he's trying to stop it with his own frame, and it was way too much.
Mhm.
He should have drug, or I mean, I don't know what he should have done honestly, but if he could have even done anything, he probably tried.
He probably did, but yeah. Then we had Oleg Zog versus
Luka. I thought Luka was gonna come out and win. I honestly did, man. That guy, his trajectory is like this, dude.
Yeah.
But wow, that was
like this, too.
dominant. That was dominant.
Oleg's hands too good, man.
I agree.
Well, it doesn't help that when his thumb is like this part of his thumb is like down
I
here.
know. Yeah, it's like,
It's
like
dude, he was getting so much. Yeah,
it's a cheat code.
it definitely
he
is.
grips like this. Like he grips like this. So it's like he's double capping over his thumb, and his pinky's like balled up like this, and he's already fully pronated, basically, just the way his hand works.
But his hand also makes it this far behind your hand.
No, exactly, yeah. And then trying to get enough wrap around, Luka was like this on the guy. If you saw at one point, you literally see Luka was like this. He didn't have any.
Well, that's what I said. But I was saying that's what I said before the
Yeah.
match, doing our predictions.
Yeah, I don't know if that's fair, in the sport.
I don't
but
think so either. I think it's almost a disability.
You know what? To be honest, arm wrestling inherently is not fair. So many times I grip over the guy in 154 whose hand is way bigger than mine. That's not fair. This isn't fair. Where's the fairness?
Mhm.
I mean, we're like a mechanical hand that's the same size as him or something. Like, so I mean,
Well,
I think inherently it's not fair.
there's the guy with the pinky and the thumb only in the arm wrestling too that was doing at nationals. And I'm like,
Oh shit!
Grip.
Just like
and he just dominated everyone in the special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
With only a pinky and a thumb. So
Yeah.
that's
Plexman's got an advantage. He does. His wrist doesn't. His wrist is fused like this, so it doesn't move anywhere.
yeah, you can't really push it much past there.
Same
But,
with
I
Bob
mean-
Brown. He's got 30 pounds less the leg, so his weight.
That's true too. That's true too. You take out, your legs got to weigh something.
Yeah, none of that's fair, but you know what? That's what I love about arm wrestling. It's more of a challenge. I like a challenge, so I'm okay with it. Like even when the guy's a bigger hand, I'm like, okay, I just gotta fight that much harder.
Well, Dan, he was telling me. He's like, my wrist does straighten, but he's like, it takes like 2 doctors pushing on it as hard as they can.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's
like it's just like because of the accident, his hand and the bones kind of fused like this. Even his arm.
Levon could open them probably. That's Levon and the top guys could open them. Pretty much no one else.
He has physiotherapy for his wrist. Levon just ripping him open.
But Dan's arm is still human. So if you don't pin Dan, it's not because of this. It's because he's strong enough to actually still hold you. You know what I mean? This can go all day.
Well, actually, I'm pretty sure his arm stops here too.
You pull him, you see he it doesn't just go. His whole body comes with it. He does. I've seen him lose before, pretty gnarly before.
But you got to lift his body. You got to lift his body with it.
That's what I mean. But it'll get to a point where he has to, or he's gonna get injured. So if he wouldn't lift his body, he would have tore his muscles or like his tendon. You know what I mean? Like anybody, like where they lift, they're lifting so to avoid injury. That's your body avoiding injury. Because if not, you're taking all that load on muscle. It's already.
It's like that video. You know that video of Michael Monster Todd? It was like the arm wrestling seer or the arm wrestling Bible. They had Michael Monster Todd in one video. He's going,
Go lay down.
no, I still have to use all my force. It's still a lot of pressure. Like, it's hard. I have to train hard. And then the next video goes, yeah, try to move it. Yeah, see, it doesn't move. Hey, it doesn't matter. You can put 1,000 pounds on there. It ain't going to move. And it was like 2 different clips. One saying that, you know what I mean, you can't do. And then the next video, he was saying that it's a bone lock. And, that, I'm just like,
You know what? I'm going to design the perfect arm wrestler right here. You ready? You need Zox. Zox. Take Zox's arm, and then you make it so like he can't open it past here.
like Michael Todd.
Yeah. Or
And
like
then give him Levon strength.
Levon strength. Dude, that guy
With
was
a
just,
mutation as well. That's too much. That's too much.
Well, next match.
but even that deep thumb,
Yeah.
where
You know what?
down here.
I'm the only one that called this match correctly. I said this is going to be a war. It's going to be back and forth, and that Camille would come out in the end. I was exactly right.
I still got it right.
You guys called the
I picked
match
Camille.
correctly, the winner, but I mean, like, I called like the actual like what was going to happen. You know?
Yeah.
It's still
Oh, wow.
crazy that Georgie could top roll that hand press out.
Oh, you
I was
just-
like, wow.
That Brady
He's
Crazy.
sitting like this.
is nuts.
I've never seen anyone get his press out, and Georgie did it, man.
He did. He went. You see him get mad? He was like,
And then he posted up like that. It was good. Like, it was an awesome match, man. It was everything I wanted it to be.
His
Everything I thought it was going to be.
brachialis is a steel cable.
To be
Oh, yeah.
honest, I think that like 9. Let's say that 6 times out of 10, I'd say Camille win that. But there's about 4 times I'd say Georgia would.
I gave the match a 51-49 because I thought it would be right on the edge.
Captain Phil Carty says he's got the Mike Todd syndrome right arm.
Gate.
A lot of guys do.
Don't worry, Captain. I'm gonna be.
That guy's good, Cody.
He
He's
is.
fast.
So Cardi, he's good.
Well,
I know. I want to see that match.
apparently, if everything goes to plan,
February.
he'll be here February. If
Nice.
nothing comes up and it doesn't, like life doesn't happen,
February 12th.
he'll
Yeah,
be up here in February.
Is it
Who was
right
I,
or
who was
left?
I
your
going to pull
phone?
again?
Both.
Both arms.
Both arms? Yeah, his right's the real. I felt his right. So it's fast. He's got a fast inside. Boom.
Good. That's where my right likes to go.
Yeah,
Well,
that'll be a good
match.
one.
I think it'll be a good match, man.
It'll be fun.
I've been watching Phil Carty's footage and that little highlight video that he has is pretty cool. He sent it to us.
Yeah, he's a little bulldozer.
Oh yeah, man, he's
I
pretty
like
good.
that.
But Cody, like, stay focused. Don't
Yeah.
take him lightly. You're in it, right? And you never know. You never know.
If
But
Cody, I think Cody, will
Cody
have to
doesn't
really stick
lose
you.
much power.
Yeah,
What's that, Curtis?
I said you'll have to be really sticky with him, or be on the ball with his speed. His speed was really fast.
How long ago did you pull him?
What was it? 3 years ago? Auto Open? 3 years ago. So I don't know what his level is, if he's been
yeah,
training.
yeah.
My level went up, so
I was gonna say I think me now beats you 3 years ago.
yeah. Oh, you now 3 years? Yeah, probably.
Because like you 3 years ago, me 3 years ago, you still beat me, but we've been kind of just
You're hoping you caught up.
no. Like I would say I'm Curtis. I'd say I'm stronger than Curtis 3 years ago. Not Curtis now,
No.
but like Curtis 3 years. Actually, on the left.
Oh, yeah. I'd say 2 years.
Even two. Nice.
Mhm.
Let's say.
All right, and the big match.
There's big match. Big I was wrong match. You were right.
I was right. I was right. 4-0, baby.
Anyone that betted against Vitali winning,
I did.
Well, remember what I said? I said if you look at every single metric, he's got an advantage in every single way. He's got every advantage possible. There's no way he's losing. And
drank
I
the
was right.
Kool-Aid. I drank the Kool-Aid, man.
But I didn't blame you, Brian. He every single time Alazon's been in this situation and I doubted him, he walked through the guy. It's just now it's the only guy left, and I was like, he can't do it.
What do you guys think if Alajon pulled Devin? Would it be a better match?
It'd be a really good match based on everything.
I don't think. Yeah.
Because Devin gave Vitali a harder time on the left, I would
Well,
say.
But
He gave,
But
he
I
gave him
think-
a hard time, but he lost every round.
I think Vitali's speed to up roll just too much. But if Devin would go into King's move, maybe Alajon can get it.
And
Little
he's
bit
slower,
grip.
and he'll give Alazon that wrist connection.
Yeah,
I
Devin.
don't know, I'd like
I
to-
might
I'd
give
like to see
Alazon the
that
favorite. I think I'd
That'd
give
be a good
Alazon the
match.
favorite in the Devin.
I want to see that match.
I think he
I told
might go-
Austin
Yeah, Alazon might beat him.
when we were watching it. I told Austin if Laletin 4-0s Muratov, Devin and him would be a good match. But if it's even 4-1, or if Alazon even gets a pin, I think he'd be too much for Devin. But based on what I saw, I think Devin and him would be a good match.
Well,
I think
who's
he-
number 2 right now? Is it Devin?
Alazon
On the
Alajon.
right, on the left,
is
yeah.
number 2. Yeah,
Is he number 2 on the left?
Yeah, he beat
he's
Morozov.
number 2, super heavy because he beat
Where's
Morozov.
Devin on the left? I thought
number 4 or 5, 4 or 5.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I think it's a good match. I would give Alazon slight favor
Devin's
based on
too
everything,
slow.
though.
On the left, Devin's too slow on
That's
the left.
why I give him the favor, because Alazon just needs to get the connection and drive to the pin.
Yeah,
just
because
a
Vitali
half
was
second
taking-
each round.
Vitali never gave Eljon a second to
It
breathe.
never gave him any connection. It was always
No, he did.
Vitaly do like his arm was shooting away, and
Yeah.
To be
Amazing
honest,
top roll.
I wish Vitaly would have given him a second to maybe getting into a little position. See if Vitaly just.
Vitaly had an issue. He didn't flash him every round. He had an issue that one round where he tried to pin, but then once he gripped, he buried him. But before that regrip, he was not pinning him. You saw his wrist start to kink down and go almost over chop. Then he regripped higher and then pinned him.
Why is Mokan so strong? And his stupid thick hand.
You already told us. It's all the peptides, man.
Yep,
You already told us the secret. A lot of hard work, I'm guessing.
I don't know if I have Clifton side pressure though. That's
His side pressure is something stupid. Eh?
I'm coming at that thumb size there, Curtis.
Jesus, yeah. Every time I grip up with Curtis, it almost feels like a mini Brian.
I built one of these. It really helps with.
Not even a mini.
what is
That was
that?
just an opportunity to practice.
It's just a long bolt with a spring, washer, something to hold on to with a washer and a nut on the end. And you just grab it like this.
Is that you all day at work? Just
I do it at lunch. I've had people ask me to leave the lunchroom because all they hear is the scraping from the threads. Like,
Yeah. Oh well, you have a big thumb. Who cares? You know what? Having a strong big thumb isn't a bad thing. It's actually it can be good in a lot of ways. It can work against you too at times, but I know because my thumb's always been so big. But I wouldn't trade it for like a thin thumb.
well, I think it works negatively if the other person has also a really big thumb, because then you guys are like barely holding on to each other.
Straps. Well, then it just comes down to straps, right?
Yeah.
And when it comes down to it too, I mean I do prefer the straps anyway. Unless my hand's dominant and I can just thumb clamp you and just say fuck everything and pin you, I'm gonna want the straps anyway, right?
If someone hangs on to you, you don't really need the strap. If they're gripping and really hanging on, who needs the strap anyway? Just stop rolling.
Well, even when I pulled the destroyer, he let go and went like this with his hand, and all I had was his thumb, and I just still pinned him. Just
Yeah.
I clamped it. I felt like if the lane's there, why not use it, right?
You and
I don't
Chuck
like
hit
to
the
hold
same
on.
lane is why it works so well. You both hit.
Yeah, the pressures were the same, so it didn't.
Yeah. So it left him with nowhere to go once you won.
Yeah.
He's outside of his shoulder now. Yeah, he tried.
I wonder if that match is actually going to happen. Captain here said next Ali.
Behind here, next Ali.
Maybe.
I have 9 maxes starting tomorrow through Sunday. Then on my block, 3 training session. That's Clifton. Oh, and Ali next. Oh, right here. Captain Phil Cardy.
Says next Ali. So is that meaning that match may be happening?
Oh, so he wants to beat you and then go to Ali?
I think I don't know. Let him put it in the chat there.
I got
Yeah, I got a small hand. Shut up.
I did
for your weight, maybe, Dan, but you don't have these. If you had these, that'd be a bad
I
time.
shook his hand. His hand felt. My hand's not huge, but it's thick. It's really thick, and I felt his hand. It felt like I was feeling my own hand when I shook his hand. So, his hand's not small. I know that already. Yeah.
No, he's strong.
I know. Did you see? He stopped Josh. Josh drove on him and he fucking stuffed him, and then they slipped. And he was the only one to stop Josh that day. It was at his.
The only thing, he just needs a little more speed. He's got everything, the tools now.
Yeah. He looks like it. He looks very comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. Listen, I see similarities in him from the way I pull. Actually, I see like some similarities between the two of us. I think it should be. I'm hoping. You know what? It might come down to just whoever's stronger that day.
You guys are both gonna drive to the center.
Yeah, I do. I see it being like, yeah, it's gonna be. I'm looking forward to it. He's a nice guy, though. I wish he was a douchebag, so that way I get mad at him. I do get stronger when I'm mad. So
You should hear all the things he says behind your back, Brian.
I know you just tell me about him like 2 weeks out, and then start drilling at home. Yeah.
Adam
No,
versus Jordan.
yeah, that's coming. It's coming. Montana Armbender.
I think Jordan be too much, but we'll see. I don't know. Adam's crazy lately.
Hard to say now.
Yeah.
I would have said. I mean, son of it. I mean, he beat Matt. I mean, he's so crazy. Not too many. He beat Prudnick and made it. You know what I mean? Made a statement there inside. I don't know. I would say on paper he's probably 55-45, but Adam is. I mean, he grinded it out. Got second at the WAF Worlds last year. I mean, had lots of bangers. Just beat that new Galed or whatever his name is.
And he is the champion right now.
Yeah, is he actually the champion?
Yeah. He's world
In
champion.
what category? I don't think so. Walk champ?
No, he's
Not
second.
WAF, for the Manitoba Armbender. That's what
the
they're facing,
Montana
Adam and Jordan.
Oh yeah, he is the champ for the 10 Armbender. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's the natural world champ. They're going for the natural world title. That's what the match is.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks that they post the main event already. I'm like, I got all worried that my match got canceled without me knowing.
It's just Jordan's heavy and middleweight, so Jordan's gonna have to cut weight. He just pulled heavyweight.
Oh,
Again, this is
Clifton
next
says,
year, obviously, but
can't wait till the co-main event.
It says, sorry, here, Captain messaged us back and said September 1st, Nova Scotia.
I just got asked to pull there by Perry.
So apparently, Ali Hamadia, I don't know if it's right or left hand or if it's both. He hasn't said, but apparently Ali and Phil Carty are going to be pulling.
Oh, Nova Scotia. I got asked. Perry just contacted me, asked me for me to take a match there. But I told Sean Ross. Yeah. I think honestly, I think I can beat. You know what? I've only pulled Sean Ross once, and I was pretty green. Like I was fairly new when I pulled him. I was able to stop him, and I just didn't know how to approach pinning him that day. And I just sat there idolizing the fact I stopped him because I didn't expect to. And then he pinned me. And then I thought to myself, if I get a match with him, I will beat him. So I've been wanting that match. I just think his little thumb and that, I just think, I think I can low-hand the shit out of him. But that's just, who knows? I could be delusional. Sean might crush me. You know what I mean? But I want to pull Sean Ross. But I can't. Yeah, he asked me, told me to hold off on this event with Sean and come there in September and pull Sean Ross. So I said, no, I'm going to pull Sean August 15th. And I won't be ready in September for another match. Actually, after this match with Sean, I want to make sure I have my 6 to 8 weeks of just like specific training for a certain style. So that's another thing people don't get. Like, they give me a hard time because I always say, like, what do you always say you need 6 to 8 weeks or whatever? It's because whoever I'm pulling, I usually change up shit. Because if I'm going to pull you, Curtis, and I know my top roll, I know you're going to smoke me in it, I'm going to try to find a weakness and train really hard at it to counter your strength. I'm not going to go in there and just try to make my top roll stronger thinking I might be able to beat you this time, even though, you know what I mean? I don't mind the versatility of changing the way I pull for a match. So I do. I like 6 to 8 weeks, so it gives me time to practice it, train it, make it comfortable. You know what I mean? I don't know.
That'll be like me and Dave total change up from last time.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think there's like, if I was just a one-trick pony, I could understand. I should just say, you know what? I'm training. I'm always ready. But I'm not really good at any one thing. I kind of just do what I got to do, and if I find a lane, I try to just be stronger, you know, and that's how I pull, right? So, yeah. So I'm like kind of unique that way because like I said, I'm not really good at any one thing on the table.
So Phil just asked here. He said, "I haven't confirmed though. Thoughts, guys. What are our thoughts on
Which hand?
We need to
Him and Ollie or him and you?
No, him and Ali Hamadia.
Is it right or left?
That's what I'm
Thanks,
waiting for him to answer. Okay, because he said he hasn't confirmed yet. So if it's okay, let's just go. You felt his right arm. What would you say? Ali Hamadia is right versus his right.
Well, Ollie's pretty quick, so I think.
He can be tough anytime, any arm.
And when if Ollie's on his game, no one's beating him.
I agree.
You know.
I agree.
So if Ollie's off his game, he can lose to anyone. But if he's on his game, no one's touching him. You know.
It's 100%
We
true.
all know this.
We all know this.
Very
Yeah.
much
No,
so.
it's all mindset. I felt Ollie in practice sometimes, and I'm like, how do you even
How the
ever
fuck do you
lose?
lose? Yeah, yeah.
know?
I've done this.
It's just his hand and wrist sometimes just feels incredible. You know.
It's here, like his top knuckle, and when he drags, it's just when he's on, he's strong as fuck, and his lever's really long too. Like, he has a long lever for his.
I think he just has to get out of his head sometimes and then light it up.
So
I
captain
agree.
in Ollie's match would be right-handed.
Okay. Well, you know what, Phil. I will say one thing. Look at it, Ali, like you're pulling Eugene, because Phil, he can be lightning quick and he can really snap in there. And Ali has had weaknesses to that style. So
Well, you know what? Don't get me wrong. Ollie has a pin over friggin' what's his nuts? Friggin'
Are you talking Bishop?
a lot of people.
no, not Bishop, but
Artem?
Artem Taranenko.
That was left-handed. They beat Artem.
Still,
Kirilenko.
Yeah.
Well, Artem's left's really good, man.
Yep. I agree.
and you know what? Right now, if you ask Ollie, he'll tell you his right's feeling better than his left.
Yeah, he has been saying that. Yeah. But I wouldn't say that too much because he's got Bishop in 2 weeks on the left. So
He might surprise people there, you know.
I know. It's curious. I'm curious. I just can't wait. I love this event, man. Like, and Dave Hall, like, you know what? You got the tools to beat him. You just gotta react. That's all. Like if you get an opening to transition to get on him, you need to get on him. Like, don't waste even a second.
I just gotta come in like I did against Caleb
Yeah.
that day.
Yep. Oh, you look fucking beefy that day, buddy. Yeah, you did. And you didn't. Yeah, and you didn't let out. You were just right on him, like fucking. Yeah, I agree. You ripped him.
Dave.
Really good.
I believe if we get the straps, Dave's gonna have a hard time.
Yeah.
But you gotta control the hand.
Yeah.
Well,
Steel.
when you faced him at nationals, was it a flash pin outside of the straps, or did he go?
I went totally high knuckle with him because I only had one lane because my left arm was like a month broken, so I only had like this way to go. Any other inside lane, it was like not there because it hurt too much.
Yeah.
But going up with him and not controlling any of his hand was just a straight kind of sidearm to the pin pad. Same way he beat Joe. Same style, man. We both pulled him the wrong way that day. But you live and learn.
He crushed Dale that day. He crushed Cody that day. He crushed everybody at nationals.
That's what I mean. His style there, you gotta pull him right. Like Auden showed the lane against him.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I of course I know at that, like, after that for nationals, but you know what? You like razzing the shit out of me all the time. So I was like, when I got to place higher than you, I was like, yes, Curtis is gonna hate this. So I was like calling you fifth place, like that, and it was getting on your nerves. I could tell it was getting on your nerves.
Ron and Curtis started calling you out. Yeah.
He was like, let's fucking go then. Most of it was because I was like, I finally got something I can razz you about.
Hey, you and Dale both finished better than me
that day. Yeah, that's right.
Dale
Dale
got
did
forward.
too. Yeah,
I was like, you fuckers. Well, that's how brackets work sometimes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It is how brackets work, though. You know, you're 100% right. And actually, like, it was funny too because Dale, I'll bring up a story about that. Sergey came to our house about a month and a half before that, and we were trading, and Sergey was ripping through everybody at practice. Like, he just felt like. And then Dale pinned him. Yeah.
I had Sergey first, and then I had that Brent Wakeling who got second at nationals this year.
Yeah.
And then I got Dave Hall and then Joe Fox. So I had 4
Yeah.
like solid beasts, man.
Dear God.
All 4.
Well,
yeah,
that
yeah.
Yeah.
Anklin guy that you said he didn't even place last year in the top 5.
Who's that? The Wakeling?
Yeah, the Winkley in 2025 he didn't place in top 5.
Yeah, and then now this last year he got second, or just
I
this recent one.
I don't know.
It
I've
goes to
been
show.
talking to a few people, and apparently, like, I'm not saying the whole provincials and like all the talent, but on average, apparently, it was not as strong as previous provincials or national.
Well, you mean the Nationals?
That's what I meant.
Nationals. Yeah, because
Yeah, I believe the super class was really strong. Some classes were, but that's like Saskatchewan. Some classes were super strong, some were shit, you know.
Yeah, it's true.
But,
You're right.
but I think next year the classes will be really good.
Oh yeah.
And then the year after is in Winnipeg, so it's going to be central.
Yeah,
It'll be
yeah.
Oh,
really
nice.
tough.
That'll be the
That's going
biggest.
to be
Yeah.
a big nationals too.
That'd be-
You know,
yeah,
there'll
that'd
be
be-
Quebec, there'll be everyone there.
Yeah, I'll go to Winnipeg too. I'll go to
Yeah.
Winnipeg.
Yeah.
But see, I'm curious. This 2027 nationals, I'm curious if I should pull 198s or 220s.
I don't know. 198, they're both stacked classes.
But
I think-
not really, because like you got to think our number 198s here, most of them pull 87.
Oh, yeah.
What they do, like Eugene and all them, Mason.
But
They
what
usually-
happens if Mason can't get to that weight now? He'll be, he's
Yeah,
always getting bigger.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Like,
That's
Like
true.
I can see Ali pulling 87 because he wants
Very
to be.
true.
Yeah, he's talking about it already. He's already.
And I know for a fact Mason can still make it down to the 98 or 97 or 87.
Yeah, but he's depleted. He's thickened up. He's put a lot of muscle mass on too. It's gonna get harder as he gets older, right? So,
But even Mason, like, yeah, I'm not saying I'm going to win, but I think if I'm pulling 98s out of provincials up here or national, I keep that up, nationals up here, I think I can do really well.
well, you can't. You know what?
Yeah, and you got to realize, I was going to say, all humans can drop weight better than they can gain. There's going to be people that gain better than others, but all humans can drop weight very quickly. You'll actually cascade drop weight. The longer you try to drop weight, the more weight you're going to drop. Every human. It's just calories in, calories out, right? But gaining the weight's harder because you can even put the calories in, but sometimes your metabolism tries to compensate. And you actually have a higher metabolism now, and it can mess with some people to gain weight. But everyone can lose weight equally pretty quick.
Yeah.
Like if me and Brian both tried to lose as much weight as we could in 2 days, it would be easier for him to lose more weight than it would be for me because every 1.5 pounds for me is a percent of my weight. That means 15 pounds is 10% of my body weight. For him to lose 10% of his body weight, you know what I mean? It's a lot. It's a different,
Yeah, it's on a
So
different.
if we both lost 10%, you would have lost twice as much weight as me, right? So losing weight. So if someone's close, they should always drop weight. I say, it's always a lot easier to drop weight than it is to gain. 'Cause
Ali's
you'll also
194
lose much
today.
strength.
And what was the agreed
194
weight,
to
Ali?
187.
What did you guys agree on? What weight did you and Justin agree on? I think it was like low, wasn't it? Like 190 or was it less? 185?
187 or 90.
But like, I want your guys' opinion at 198 in Alberta. Like, I know nationals is more than just Alberta, but in Alberta, besides let's say Eugene, Mason, and Ali,
what about what's his name? Victor can hit 198.
not anymore.
I don't
He has
know. Yeah, he's
198
gotten
for,
big,
like,
man.
3 years.
Yeah, I don't think he has it in a little
He's
bit.
gotten
Little
pretty
bit.
big. He's getting thick. Like his muscles are getting thick now too. I think
I
he's.
could hit 198, Cody.
He'd be so depleted though.
Yeah, you're looking thin now, Curtis. Yeah, you're looking like
I'm,
not like
I'm about 210 right now.
Really?
Yeah.
No, really.
I got 10 pounds I can gain.
Oh fuck, nice.
What about Scott Drosy? He's pretty good.
Scott's really good.
I think I beat Scott Rossi in a super match all day.
No, it's
I
fair.
think that'd be a good match.
Yeah, he's got a hand on him, man. I know.
Well, I think it was after provincials because he didn't pull in that provincials or this year's provincials up in Lethbridge. He didn't pull the open pro class. and we went to the after tables. And the very first pull, after I went through a whole class, we had a war for like 5 minutes, and then he kind of started. And then after that, I was able to get him every time after that first war, and I bled him out.
All he says, Victor is 210 now. He's pulling Dallas 210. That's crazy that Dallas is 210. I thought he's 220.
I know.
That's a big guy for 210.
Yeah. No
Holy Cody, another guy you got to look out for nationals is Thomas Dumas. He'll be 198.
Yeah, there we go. That's somebody. He might be number one.
Yeah, he's fast and strong.
It would be awesome because like I remember Thomas from last 2025, he was there. But like, whereabouts do they live anyways?
Is it New Brunswick? Newfoundland, I think, or no? New Brunswick, I believe.
I hope he comes to our 2027 nationals. That's going to be,
or maybe PEI. I don't know, one of those probably.
Who? Where's from here? Who?
Ooh.
Who are you talking about?
We're talking about Thomas Dumas.
Oh, Dumas. I can't remember where he's from, actually.
He's just a kid, man. But, man, is he fucking good.
Hey, he showed up at Tribal Days, and he lit it up, man, in the open.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Well, because he's so connected already, right? It's just like, wow.
He's like another Mason.
Yeah. But he's not, but his approach is different, though. You know?
He's just a drag.
Yeah. It's more of like a mini Houghton, Dustin Houghton, with like.
And he's getting better and better. That's what I mean. He's only going to get better.
Exactly.
Apparently at the end of the month he's facing Sean Ross.
Who is?
Thomas Dumas.
Fuck. That kid already beat me to my target?
Yeah. Come on, Brian. What are you doing? Slacking.
Well, who knows, you know? I can tell you one thing. I ain't going to be just hanging my arm out there like fucking the one guy did, just saying, do what you want and look amazing on me. So.
Dude, yeah, you could.
I'll at least put up I plan on banging.
You could tell that guy looked like he had like I know he's been arm wrestling for like 2 or 3 years.
No, same as me. 4 years. Well, 4 years competing. Yeah.
Sure, did not seem like he had that level of skill. He did not seem like he had been pulling for 4 years. Like when I was watching him pull, I would put that guy at like a 2 year.
All he had to do was drag back, and he was in the match. But it looked like, but he didn't. Yeah, he just kind of stuck out there. But you know how strong he fucking was to be able to stop like that and take like multiple hits and just have like. He's a strong fucking dude, though. I will give him that. But yeah, it's very ugly style on his part.
It is unbelievable. Thomas Dumas is the unbelievable kid we were talking about.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. He's coming on the podcast soon, guys. So I was talking to his dad, I think, just a few days ago. And they're going to let me know when they have an open day. And then he's just going to come on at 6 one day.
Soon. His dad's a pretty good puller, too.
Yeah.
Well, how old is he now? Is what, 16?
15.
16 or 16, I believe now.
Is he now? Yeah, I think he is now.
17 next year.
Yeah, and still a junior for a long time, a few years.
But I think he's going to pull open next year. I have a feeling he's tired of winning.
Didn't he pull both?
I think he pulled both. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's going to pull both every year until he can't pull juniors anymore.
Yeah. He doesn't really need to pull juniors.
He may as well.
It adds to the resume. Hey, I'm a 5-time junior champion.
Well, no, you can pull juniors at the big events.
National junior,
national.
Oh, that's what we're talking.
And then he can also say, I'm like, because he's winning the open division too. Like,
so Sean Ross has been weighing lighter too these days, 240. Phil says. So okay, yeah. Well, Sean's short, isn't he? Doesn't he use a riser? I thought I'd seen Sean Ross using a riser in a video. I wasn't sure if it was what I was seeing, but if I remember correctly, I seen him use a riser once.
I want to see Cody use a riser.
He doesn't use it anymore, yeah.
It doesn't. I used to. I used to like. There was quite a few times
You couldn't access all your power with it though.
I don't get my back pressure like I do without it.
No,
I think because most risers
stand too high. You just need about an inch, not 4 inches. Yeah.
Yeah, I need like maybe like I'm gonna try to go to practice. I'm gonna pull in my cowboy boots.
You know, what you do is buy those fucking. You can get those shoes that have 1 or 2 inch lift in them.
Oh, I got a pair of cowboy boots. I'm just gonna try wear my cowboy boots that has.
And then you got an excuse to wear the short man shoes. You know how they make them, and that way you can lie about your height.
No.
Wow, what's that guy's name? Wes Watson. Apparently he's 5'8", and he wears lifted shoes and says he's 6 foot. Yeah.
No, but honestly, I think just a pair of cowboy boots might give me that, like, because they have a heel on them like this. It's like an inch and a half.
You get a little bit of height. No, but wouldn't that just raise your heel though, not your toes?
Well,
Yeah, it's just putting you on your tippy toes at all times.
But is there good grip with cowboy boots?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up in them, so of course I got good grip on them.
You might get a good heel hook on the bar on the table.
I know. I arm wrestled Zach with cowboy boots, and I didn't really notice anything.
It doesn't make that much of a difference, honestly.
If you think it makes you higher,
shoes and stuff doesn't. Yeah, I don't think that your footwear and stuff is a make or break unless your make or break is having enough height. Then sure. But besides
You got to be like Devin barefoot.
Yeah.
barefoot.
I don't know.
He does.
Like I said, if I could make my own riser and come to a competition and use my own riser, as long as it's not bigger than the one they have, I think it should be fine.
Yeah.
Like if I want to use a riser that's just a 2x4 cut in half and it's 2 inches, I should be allowed to use that.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you could have your 1 inch, 2 inch, or 3.
Well, they have those adjustable ones. You know, when Ronnie and me were partners, we were going to order 2 of them. They were expensive as fuck. They're hydraulic ones where you can control the height. So there was actually they had a 6 inch max, and then you can set it anywhere. You can just with the hydraulic, you can set it anywhere. So
whatever happened to that guy, Ronnie? Is he still around?
I don't know, buddy. I don't talk. Yeah, I don't think so. I think he might. I don't know.
I've seen pictures of him training at the
Rams or
No.
Mitch's. No, Mitch's. Yeah, he's at the Cox. Yeah, the Cox. Yeah, the Cox Club. Isn't that what they're called? Cox.
Yeah, CAWS.
The CAC. Or CA.
Oh yeah, see, it's Cochrane basically. The
Cox.
club in town Cochrane.
Yeah, it
Cox.
spells Cox.
The Cock Club.
So it's like C.A.C. or like A.C.
No, someone told me that. I don't know if it's
But if you're gonna read the abbreviation, it's Cox.
Yeah.
But it's
Ronnie can help them, but he has some info. He's not bad at teaching guys. You know what I mean? But yeah. I don't know, man. That's what happens, right? Fucking shit happens, and then you don't see him for a while. I don't know.
well, High Caliber Arms said he only arm wrestles in cowboy boots.
You know what? That's true. I've seen him wear. Didn't you arm wrestle in your match in cowboy boots? I swear I seen him in cowboy boots in his match.
And then beside Scott Bogulet, however you pronounce that, he likes to arm wrestle in cowboy boots, but he forgot them. But like, there's quite a few people that arm wrestle in cowboy boots just fine.
Yeah. Well, try it out, man. Fuck. But you know what, guys? I gotta head off here. So
Yeah.
it was a good pod. Yeah, thanks for coming on and joining us too, Curtis. Good seeing you, buddy.
Sounds good, guys. Take care.
Fuck yeah.
Peace, everybody.
Have a good one.
See you on the 15th, bro.
Yeah, take
Hey.
care. Bye.
Thanks, chat.
see everyone on
Have a good
15th.
night, everyone.
Like, subscribe.